Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Today, nostalgia is king. Or should we say queen? What is lacking in these times that we constantly seek solace in the past? Especially when the truth is the past was a harder, slower, hungrier place. Yet, many of us try to recapture the past by seizing upon its outward trappings. You who do so should be careful. Unconsciously, you may break through the glitter and capture the essence. And then what will become of you? Your clothes and hairstyle may come back into fashion, but your sense of values? Our mystery drama, Blind Witness, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Patricia Elliott and Carmen Matthews. Truth, as we all would agree, is stranger than fiction. And that is because, as the scientists tell us, matter can neither be created nor destroyed. The things we have to work with are the things that already exist, and only they can serve as the building blocks for our castles, real or imagined. We call the ones that we have seen before truth, and the new or strange ones fiction. The difference lies in perception. Is everything clear? Well then, forward with our story.
All right, you know the place. It's around the corner.
Okay.
First, walk past. See if he's alone.
Hey, you expect I'd go in there if there was somebody in the joint? What do you think? I started in this racket yesterday.
He ought to be by himself this hour of the night. If not...
Yeah, I'll wait.
You walk in, you don't say a word. You just let him have it, you understand?
Why are you so nervous, chap?
I was born nervous.
It's as dark as the ace of spades. The rain's coming down, cats and dogs. There ain't a soul on the street.
This job has to be right, exactly right.
So that's why I'm here, ain't it?
All right, go get him.
You got my dough? I don't do this for kicks.
You know I got your dough.
25 seconds to walk to the joint. 10 seconds to knock him off. 25 seconds to walk back to the car. That's what they call portal-to-portal pay. It adds up to exactly 1 minute. 10 grand for 1 minute's work.
If you're set, go ahead.
10 grand a minute. I'm the highest paid wage earner in the world.
Well, you go already. What are you waiting for?
All right, in 3 minutes it's gonna be midnight.
So what?
It's still Friday the 13th.
You mean you're scared of that stuff?
In this line of work, you take every edge you can get. Why knock a guy off on Friday the 13th when you can wait 2 minutes and cool him on Saturday the 14th?
Good evening, Mr. Ascalon.
Now, what are you doing out this time of night, Mr. Hume? You should be scared to walk the streets.
Thank you for your concern, Mr. Ascalon. You're a true friend.
Well, it's almost midnight, and there's a very low element out on the streets.
I have come to obtain my sister's medicine.
Yes. I've got some right here.
Oh, thank you. How much is it?
The usual price, $5.
Mr. Ascalon, haven't you ever heard of inflation?
In inflation?
You have been charging me $5 for the past 25 years. Shouldn't the price have gone up?
Oh, not to you, Mr. Hume. And now I tell you what you'd better do. I'm about to close up, so if you'll wait a few minutes, I'll walk you to your door.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Oh, those hard candies my sister is so fond of, did they come in?
Oh, yes. Now, where did I put them? Oh, yes. You go down to the first row of shelves near the door, and it's the... Oh, listen to me. I keep forgetting you can't see.
The first row of shelves, you say?
How do you do it, Mr. Hume?
It's a matter of mastering your environment, of visualizing every shape, of memorizing every distance. Down here, you said?
Yes. Say, that's uncanny. I mean, how do you just put your finger on it like... Oh, yes, sir. What can I do for you? No, don't. Don't.
Mr. Ascalon? Mr. Ascalon?
Hey, who are you? Where did you come from?
Mr.
It's too
Ascalon.
bad, sister.
What?
Get out of here.
It sounded like the 4th of July in there. What happened?
There was a dame in the store.
What do you mean there was a dame in the store?
I look in the window. He's all by himself. I walk in, I hit him, and all of a sudden I hear this dame's voice.
What dame's voice?
She must have been behind the shelves. She just shapes up out of nowhere.
Well, did you...
Yeah, she's finished.
Listen, are you sure?
Nobody could live with all the lead I give her.
An Ascalon?
You don't have to worry about Ascalon no more.
You with that dame and all, it better be clean.
Cleanliness guaranteed. That's why I get the price. Hand it over.
Okay.
10 big ones. But it took me a little more than a minute. And my overhead also went up. Must be this inflation, huh?
Captain Sterling. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, the man's name was Armand Ascalon. 50 years old. Yes, he owned a drugstore. I assigned it to Jedwig. Julia Jedwig. Well, she's attached to homicide. Yeah, so she's a detective first grade. No, I don't think she can do any harm. I'll supervise her closely. Yes, sir. Oh, none of this I needed.
Captain Sterling?
Oh, come in, Julia. Come in. Here, sit down. Now, what we got here is one of these neighborhood knockoffs. Now, you know how to go about this?
Well, sir, I'm...
Now, the best way is to keep your eyes and your ears open and work close with the patrolman on the beat.
Yes, Captain.
Now, what we got here has to be a stick-up. You know, most likely a junkie or else some hood. And, well, Julia, don't be afraid to lean on me for help.
Thank you, Captain Sterling.
Any questions?
Well, it's just about the gun.
What about the gun?
I have a report from ballistics.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 bullets that were found in his body were fired by a .357 Magnum revolver.
So, what's your question?
Well, it would seem to me, sir, that your ordinary junkie or hoodlum who holds up a store wouldn't have an expensive Magnum. That type would usually employ a cheap Saturday night special.
Well, a junkie could steal a Magnum, couldn't he?
Well, yes, Captain, but if it was a junkie and he needed money for a fix, he would have sold the Magnum.
That's not bad thinking, Julia. So it doesn't have to be a junkie. It could be just some punk out to raise cash.
Yes, sir. It's just that no money was taken. Mr. Ascalon had a $5 bill in his hand, and there was $100 in the cash drawer, and I don't know how to account for that.
Well, here's how. You'll learn with experience. Now, there's a certain type of punk who nerves himself up to pull a job. You know, it goes wrong. He shoots, he kills, he sees the dead victim, and he gets terrified, and all he wants to do is get out fast. Now, you understand?
Yes, sir, I do. It's just that a Magnum... Well, isn't quite the kind of revolver for the type of killer you have in mind. A Magnum makes you think of a professional killer, and...
Huh?
Well, why would a professional risk everything on a $100 holdup?
I like what you're trying to do, Julia. You have the stuff to become a good detective. But this is open and shut. You're looking for a punk who panicked. So you go out there and do the routine things, and look for people who might have seen or heard something.
Yes, sir. Well, I already have.
Good. Any results?
Well, it introduced a problem. First of all, the number of shots that were fired.
Why is that a problem?
Well, I found exactly 8 people who told me that they heard the shooting, and some say they heard 5 shots, some say they heard 6, but all agreed that they heard more than 2.
Well,
But only 2 bullets hit Mr. Ascalon.
Oh, doesn't that only go to prove what I told you? It was a nervous punk who empties the gun at Ascalon and only hits him twice.
Yes, Captain, but that still leaves us with a problem. 5 or 6 shots were fired. 2 hit Mr. Ascalon. That leaves 3 or 4 slugs unaccounted for.
Well, what do you mean, unaccounted for?
We can't find them. They should be in the wall behind, above, or either side of where Mr. Ascalon was standing, but there's no trace of them.
But they gotta be there.
We went over the place very carefully, and, well, that raises another problem.
Yeah?
The glass door to the street, it was smashed. Probably by a bullet or bullets.
What should that have
Well, as you enter the store, the counter is directly to the rear. We found Mr. Ascalon's body behind that counter.
Well, what's the problem? The cash register's on that counter, the hood comes in, guns him down.
Yes, with 2 shots, but where did the others go?
You tell me.
There were 2 groups of shots.
What do you mean, 2 groups?
All the accounts of the people who heard the shooting agree. First, they heard 2 shots. Then there was a pause, a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Then 3 or 4 more shots. Therefore, the first 2 shots were fired at Mr. Ascalon. The next 3 or 4 were fired at someone else.
How do you know?
The killer enters the store. He shoots Mr. Ascalon. Now, to do that, the killer has to be facing the rear wall. Now, he hears or he sees something that makes him turn around to face the front of the store. He fires again.
At whom?
Well, at someone who must have witnessed the crime. That's why we can't find the slugs. They were fired in the direction of the street. 1 or more even broke the glass in the front door.
Well, what happened to the witness, if there was a witness?
The witness could have stopped 1, 2, 3, or up to 4 of those bullets.
But he didn't stop any of them as far as we know. If he's dead, we would have found the body. See, maybe the killer could have missed him clean.
But the fact is, Captain Sterling, there is a witness. The killer did fire at somebody.
Well, maybe not. It's a dark night. It's raining hard. The killer is nervous. He thinks he hears a sound of something just outside. He turns around. He fires, wild, blind. Well, that could account for all the shots.
Yes, Captain.
Well, you were going real good there for a while, Julia, and I like the way you think. But, like I said, in the end, it'll turn out to be a junkie or a hood. You don't think so? Well, you could be right.
Okay, knock it off, will you? I'm coming, okay. Who's there?
Me, Chappie. Mule.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Let me in quick.
I was fast asleep. Good thing you woke me up. I got a plane leaves in an hour.
Have you seen the morning paper?
Oh, I never read the papers.
Yeah, well, you better read this. It says druggist murdered.
You gotta expect the papers to print this type of thing. It's news, ain't it?
Just read it.
Well, why should I read it? Ain't gonna be news to me.
Druggist murdered. At midnight last night, Mr. Armand Ascalon, 50-year-old proprietor of Ascalon's Pharmacy on the corner of Bridge and High Streets, was shot to death by a bandit.
Hey, I ain't no bandit.
It has not yet been determined what has been taken from the store. The police are following an active line of investigation, according to Captain of Homicide Detectives James L. Sterling, Jr.
So?
What do you mean, so? Ain't there something missing from that story?
I don't think so.
Think, for crying out loud.
Oh, okay. What's the beef?
My boss calls me into the office this morning, right after he reads the paper. And he lays this question on me, and so I'm laying it on you. What about the dame?
What dame?
You said there was a dame in the store.
Well, that's right, there was. I didn't spot her at first, but since she seen the whole thing, I had to take care of her, too.
And you did?
I told you she's dead.
Well, that's what I told the boss last night. So this morning he wants to know, why don't it say nothing about her in the paper?
What do you mean? It's got to say. Hand me that.
Yeah, go ahead, pal. Where does it say one word about the dame?
But I got her. I know I got her.
Then why wasn't it reported? They can't keep a thing like this out of the press. You missed her. That's what you did. You missed her clean.
No, I wasn't 10 feet away from her, and I don't miss. I could even hear her go, ugh, when them first bullets hit her. She's dead, I tell you, Chappie. She's dead.
Okay, Mule. Just answer me one question. Where's the body?
Where indeed? Is it possible that Mr. Mule, who is obviously a highly skilled professional assassin, could have fired all those shots at her and missed? Mr. Mule is convinced it could be a trick on the part of the police, but we know the police are completely unaware of Miss Terhune themselves. Well, what did happen? Is she dead or alive? I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Edgar Allan Poe, who invented the type of story you're listening to now, set down the basic rules. These were later refined and polished by one of Poe's greatest disciples, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. And the most important rule states, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever explanation remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. Which brings us now to a consideration of the elderly blind lady we had met earlier, Miss Agatha Terhune.
Aggie? Aggie, dear.
Oh, my goodness. What a dream I had.
Dream? About what?
Please, dear sister, don't press me for details.
You have such a frightened look on your face.
Maggie, you're up, and you're in your wheelchair. You were able to get out of bed and into your chair by yourself.
Yes, Aggie, dear, thanks to you, because you left the medicine right by my bed, and it eased the pain sufficiently.
The medicine? Oh, no. Oh, then it wasn't a dream, Maggie. It wasn't a dream.
Oh, please, I don't understand.
And Mr. Ascalon is dead.
Aggie, what are you talking about?
You had finally fallen asleep. It was close to midnight. Your medicine bottle was empty. I knew you would need some in the morning, and so I went downstairs.
You went down into the jungle at night?
Maggie, dear, could you face the morning without your medicine?
But you could have been murdered. These streets at night, you know what lurks behind every doorway.
And so I fortified myself. I put on the vest. At least I would be safe from knives and bullets.
You should have waited till morning and wheeled me. The rule is you must never go alone.
By morning, you would have been in too much pain.
I would have put up with it somehow, and beneath my blanket, I could have the Colt 45 in one hand and the can of mace in the other.
I had no choice.
Aggie, you know you can't see.
I know how to get every single place in this neighborhood and back. Just because I'm blind is no reason to treat me as an invalid. Oh, my poor darling Maggie. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that word.
It's true. I am an invalid. I can't walk. I'm also a drug addict.
Don't say that.
Will that change anything? We were both in the same accident.
Don't relive it.
I lost the use of my legs. You lost the use of your eyes. For 40 years now, I've clung to you. I've been supported by your strength because I have none of my own. Look at us. We've become two crazy old ladies because of me.
I won't listen to any more of this.
You risked your life for me. You said Mr. Ascalon is dead?
Yes. He was killed by a jungle animal.
How awful. But how do you know?
I was in the store when it happened.
Aggie, did the killer see you?
Not at first. He walked into the store and began shooting. Then he noticed me.
Oh, Aggie.
He said, "Hey, who are you? Where did you come from?"
Did you say anything?
I was petrified. And then he said, "It's too bad, sister." And I heard him shoot. and the noise of the shots were deafening, and I felt the bullets crash into my vest with such force that I was almost knocked off my feet, and I could feel little stinging sensations as each bullet struck.
The vest. Let me look at the vest.
It's on the chair beside my bed.
Oh, the cover is torn. What are these? These pieces of metal?
The slugs. They must have been caught in the padding. Oh, poor Mr. Ascalon. Why would anyone wish to shoot him? He was good to poor people like us. Do you know, if it weren't for Mr. Ascalon, I would have to go elsewhere for that medicine. Do you realize how much we would have to pay?
The killer. He saw you. He spoke to you.
Yes.
Which means he knows what you look like.
Yes. Yes, he probably does.
He shot at you so you couldn't describe him.
Well, I couldn't describe him anyway.
But he doesn't know that, so he will come looking for you.
Oh, no, he won't.
Why do you say that?
Because he thinks he killed me.
But your body won't be found in the store along with Mr. Ascalon.
Oh, I didn't think of that. I know he had a good look at me. Oh, I'm scared.
No, please, don't be frightened. No, it's my turn to be strong. And neither of us will leave the house. You must not be seen on the streets. We can telephone Mr. Bernstein to send us our groceries.
But I will have to leave the house.
No, I won't allow it.
I'll have to find another person to sell me your medicine.
I'll do without.
You can't.
The pains aren't real. If they were, then Dr. Morrison would have prescribed the medicine for me.
Whether or not the pains are real, they're real enough to you.
I'll have to stop humoring myself. And you'll have to stop humoring me. Your life depends on it.
Yeah, I know that's for me. Yeah, this chappie. He says he knocked her off. That's what I told him. Okay, boss, let me lay it on him. Right.
What's going on, Chappie?
It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. You didn't hit the old lady.
But
nothing. So, we gotta find her. And you gotta get rid of her. Suppose she describes you to the cops.
I got an alibi. You think I ever leave home without one?
Yeah, well, some cops may recognize you from the description.
Yeah, well, I told you that
No,
was
Mule,
mine.
it's our headache, because if you come into the picture, alibi or not, the cops will know it wasn't a stick-up. Which is what my boss wants them to think it was.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
Describe her.
Well, how do you describe an old dame, huh? Skinny, dressed in black, maybe 70 years old. You know what I mean?
White hair?
Yeah, I think so. And, hey, wait, something else. Glasses.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Except...
Except what?
Nothing, I guess. If I seen her again, I'd know her.
Okay, Mule, okay. We're going to make sure you see her again.
Good evening, Mrs. Caravel.
Oh, yeah, you're the cop, the lady cop.
Yes, may I come in? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, got more questions you want to ask me, huh?
Just one, Mrs. Caravel.
You know, they ought to have more lady cops. Kind of makes everything easier.
Now, the other night, when Mr. Ascalon was killed...
Yeah?
You heard a series of shots?
Yeah.
Did you hear any other sounds in the street? I noticed that your window opened...
No, I didn't see anything. We was in bed.
How about an automobile?
Oh, yeah. After the shots, I'm sure I heard something sound like a guy was running, and then I heard a car taking off fast.
And that's all?
Yeah. My husband, he slept through it all. You could drop the atom bomb in here, and he'd have... But I run to the window and looked. The street was deserted.
And you're sure you heard nothing more?
Well, later on, I heard one of my tenants, this, Miss Aggie Terhune, coming up the stairs.
How did you know that it was her coming up the stairs?
Oh, I could hear that cane of hers go thump, thump.
Oh, I see. Then she came upstairs right after the murder.
Yeah, around that time.
Then she'd been outside in that weather at that hour. Where do you suppose she'd been?
Well, I figured the drugstore. See, she's got this twin sister in a wheelchair that always needs her medicine.
Then she had to be there at the time of the murder. Are you sure that you heard her coming up the stairs?
Well, she couldn't have been there while Mr. Ascalon was being murdered, or she'd have been killed, too. I don't know, maybe I didn't hear her coming up the stairs.
But you just said you were positive.
It was such a scary night. Maybe I dreamed it.
Maggie? It's the door.
Yes.
Who could it be?
I don't know. The killer.
Miss Terhune?
It's a woman's voice.
Oh, the killer wasn't a woman.
He could have brought one along to throw us off guard.
Miss Terhune?
Even so, Aggie, we have to answer.
Do you have the Colt 45 handy?
Yes.
Who is it?
It's a police officer.
What do you want?
I have to ask you some questions.
Can we trust her?
Miss Terhune? I can't identify myself properly.
I'm about to open the door. Have your badge ready.
She's all right, Aggie. That's a police badge. And she's alone.
Please, don't point that automatic at me.
I have a license to own it, and I know how to use it.
A pistol.
We find it necessary in this jungle.
And hanging on the wall. Is that a bulletproof vest? It is. This quality must have cost a fortune. We don't even have anything this good in the police department.
How can we help you, officer?
Which of you is Miss Agnes Terhune?
I am.
Did you know Mr. Armand Ascalon?
Yes, we bought our medicines there.
When was the last time you saw him?
I never saw him.
I beg your pardon?
My sister is blind.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for someone who might have been in the store before or during the time of the murder.
Neither my sister nor I would venture into the streets at that hour.
I see. I'm sure. Well, ladies, I'm so sorry I bothered you. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Aggie, you could have told her the truth, that you were in the drugstore.
No, my dear. We must keep out of this at all costs.
But she was a police officer. Couldn't we trust her?
We can't trust anyone who lives out there in that jungle.
The jungle. Who says the jungle must be a damp, steamy mass of crazy vegetation? It can be a steel and stone canyon of tall buildings and busy traffic. After all, it's not what the place looks like that makes it a jungle. It's the law that its inhabitants obey or choose to disregard. Our safari continues in Act 3, which I shall bring to you in just a few moments. These things start simply enough. What appears to be a routine holdup suddenly assumes larger and weightier proportions. Both the law and the criminals are searching for a supposed witness. A diligent young policewoman has succeeded in her quest. How does the underworld plan to go about it?
Listen, Chappie, I can't afford to hang around here. I got a business to attend to.
Oh, no, you're going to hang around here until your business here is finished.
I've been prowling the neighborhood. I could spot the old dame.
Pulling your horns.
What does that mean?
The boss just figured out how we can get this old dame to come to us.
Yeah?
What was she doing in a drugstore at midnight in a howling rain?
Beats me.
Come on, use your head. Would she go out if it wasn't something important? Why did the boss want Ascalon knocked off in the first place?
I never asked them kind of questions.
To let all the smallies know that he's running the drug racket in this town. Nobody can go into business for himself. It's got to be organized.
All right.
This Ascalon clown was running what amounted to a charity clinic. The fact that he got knocked off made the message loud and clear.
So, what does this have to do with my old dame?
An old dame. She has to be a junkie. She needed a fix.
Yeah?
What else? You shot at her and missed.
How could I miss?
You scared her. Now, you know what she looks like. She knows she's in trouble. So what's she doing? She's laying low. But sooner or later, she's got to come to the surface.
Why?
Because she's a junkie. She'll need the stuff again. She can't go to Ascalon no more. She'll have to find a supplier. And the only supplier operating in that neighborhood right now is one of our own people.
Captain, I found the witness.
What witness?
Well, you remember I told you the killer fired at someone else after he shot Mr. Ascalon?
Now, Julia, that's pure speculation.
The person he fired at was the witness, and I found her.
Her?
But we have a problem. She refuses to admit she was there, and even if she did, she couldn't help us to identify the killer. She's blind.
What?
A little old blind lady.
What are you handing me?
The killer spotted her and fired at her and would have killed her, but... Oh, you'll never believe this. She was wearing a bulletproof vest.
You are saying to me that standing in the store when the killing happened was a blind old lady wearing a bulletproof vest?
That's it, Captain. That's what I'm saying, and I can prove it. I saw the vest, and one of the slugs was still stuck inside it. I managed to sneak it out and have it tested at ballistics. It was fired from the same gun that killed Mr. Ascalon.
You mean you got all this already?
Well, you see, I had to ask myself why this blind old lady would go down to Ascalon's store so late at night in a bad neighborhood.
She wore a bulletproof vest?
Yes. You see, she and her sister are somewhat, well, eccentric. But it must have been for something very important, I said to myself. Well, I searched through Mr. Ascalon's files, and I couldn't find a prescription for Miss Terhune. So, what was he giving her?
Drugs.
That's right. And when you look closely at the sister, you see the classic signs of addiction. Her nose itches, she had a nervous tic, her eyes can't seem to focus, she sniffs.
Drugs, sure. That's why Ascalon was knocked off. He was freelancing. The syndicate must have wanted to teach an object lesson.
Yes, sir.
There, you see how you put these things together after you've had as much experience as I have? No, Julia. It's all yours. You deserve all the credit.
Sir, for what? We don't have the killer.
We will.
But how?
They are going to come after your little old lady.
What, but how can they find her?
You found her. Never let yourself get trapped into thinking that you're the only smart one.
But they don't have to find her. She can't identify the killer. She's blind.
They don't know that.
But they're going to try to kill this woman.
I know.
Isn't there something we can do?
Yes, we can protect her.
But, sir, we're not infallible.
Well, what do you want us to do? Spread a story in the press that, yes, there is a witness, but she's blind?
Well, that might stop them from...
That wouldn't help. They wouldn't believe it. They'd smell a rat.
But...
Julia, they know there's a witness. They won't rest till they get her, unless we get them first.
Aggie, I need my medicine.
I know, Maggie, dear. I know it's hard.
I have to have my medicine. I have to.
But I can't go to Ascalon's anymore.
Go somewhere else.
I can't be seen on the street.
Aggie, please. Oh, please. Everything hurts.
Try to stand it just for a little longer.
Well, help me.
Maggie, hold on. Try.
It's your fault. The accident was your fault. You were driving the car. You were jealous of me. Jealous of my beautiful legs.
Try to calm yourself.
I was the pretty one. You smashed up the car so you could smash me.
Oh.
You did. And you were punished for it. You were blinded. I want my medicine. I want my medicine.
Wait a little bit, please. Make it last as long as you can. Wait till tonight.
No,
please.
no.
We have to make what's left last at least a month.
No. I want it now. Oh, please. Please, Aggie, my dear sister, please.
All right.
Please.
All right. But be careful. Don't spill any.
Oh, yes. Thank you, dear sister. Oh, the sweetest sister anyone ever had. So loyal, so loving, so true.
Maggie.
Oh, I can close my eyes now. Thank you. Thank you. Come in, Miss Terhune.
Thank you.
You know, it's a miracle how you can walk like that, being blind and all. You know just where to turn and sit.
I remembered from last time, Mrs. Caravel. I must come to the point. I need to buy some drugs.
Drugs?
Mrs. Caravel, you have a tenement house in this neighborhood.
It's a respectable place.
I didn't say no. Your husband is a gambler.
Now, just a minute, Miss Terhune.
I'm not finding fault, only establishing credentials. Now, surely, with your knowledge of things, you could find someone who will sell me some drugs.
But... Yeah, I should have figured. With old Escalon dead. Well, I could ask a few questions, get a few answers, and maybe put you in with somebody who knows somebody.
That's all I ask.
You won't get the price or the high quality.
My sister, we can't afford to be particular.
You know, I'd rather not do a thing like this.
My sister is desperate.
I know. I hear her screaming sometimes.
You'll help me.
Yeah. If you want to call it help.
Okay, Mule, we can saddle and ride.
What you got, Chappie?
I got your little old lady.
Who?
Her name is Terhune, Agnes Terhune.
How?
I told you she'd have to come up for air. How long could she stay under? She found Lester.
Lester?
Yeah, Big Lester, the neighborhood pusher. He was told to make a note of new customers, especially old ladies. He pegged her.
How does he describe her?
Thin, white hair. How many of them can there be? It's got to be yours.
No, something's missing.
What?
I don't know. Something about that old dame. I can't put my finger on it.
Well, whatever it is, you still have to finish her off.
How you doing, Julia?
All right.
How long you been on duty?
Since 12.
Boring? I'm sorry. It's not all brain work. Yeah, sometimes you gotta pull things like stakeout.
I don't mind, sir.
Anybody who looks suspicious going into the house?
No, not yet.
Trouble is, we don't know who to look for.
Sir, that truck pulling up in front of the house.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. It's the electric company power truck.
Oh.
Yeah, you see? These two guys getting out. They're gonna read the meters.
How do you know, sir?
Well, they're carrying those clipboards.
Well, I wouldn't be too sure.
Who is it?
Electric company.
What do you want?
You got a short circuit reported. We got to fix it.
I don't know, Maggie.
Well, it sounds reasonable. Let him in.
It's just something about his voice. His voice sounds familiar.
Oh, come on, lady. We ain't got all day.
No, it's him. I recognize the voice. The killer.
She's on to it. We got to bust the door down.
What's the matter, Julia?
Isn't meter reading a one-man job, Captain?
Well,
It seems to me. I've been in that house twice, and I don't think you get to the basement from the front. You have to go around to the back to get to the service entrance.
Come on. You keep behind me.
one mule?
Yeah, the tall one with the dark glasses. I know her anywhere.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me!
I'm sorry, lady.
But I could never identify you. I'm blind. I'm blind.
Pay no attention. Do what you have to do.
Freeze! We're police officers! Drop it! Both guns! That's it! Stand still. You ladies okay?
Oh, no. Now I know it was bothering me all along. She's blind.
Are we safe now, officers?
Yes, ladies. You're safe now.
And so are Mule and Chappie, safe for many years at the state penitentiary, where both of them are serving long terms without parole. And so what did we give you? Life among some very ordinary people. What appeared to be a routine holdup, but you should know by now, nothing is ever routine on our show, as I shall demonstrate when I return in just a few seconds. Someone once said, everything can happen to anyone, provided he lives long enough. And so everything did happen on our story tonight. Everything. And even a happy ending. Because Maggie Terhune was turned over to the proper people who managed to cure her of her addiction. For all kinds of endings, remember we are here 7 times each week. Our cast included Patricia Elliott, Carmen Matthews, Leon Janney, Bryna Rayburn, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. A gentleman named Frank Richard Stockton, whose name may not be familiar to you, as I must admit it wasn't to me, wrote one of the most famous short stories of all time. It was called The Lady or the Tiger. I mention it only because, in its own curious way, it reminded me of the story that Dr. Felix Brandt is about to reveal.
What impulse drives me to put what follows on paper? I don't exactly know. I suppose it's a need for confession, or perhaps a prayer for forgiveness to a God I've forgotten and whose mercy I do not deserve when I die, which will be shortly. And I wonder, when they close my eyes at last, if I shall meet the soul of Hugh Prentice, and if I too will be condemned to wander eternally in a vast limbo of loneliness as punishment for my crime. A crime worse than murder, for which I did not have the courage, but I was determined. The death was too easy for someone who had violated the one person I had held most dear in all my life. So I dared play God out of my own special knowledge and exact a punishment to fit the crime. Whoever reads this, make your own judgment. What has been done cannot be undone.
Our mystery drama, The Doppelganger, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Howard Da Silva. To go back to The Lady and the Tiger, you'll remember, I'm sure, that it was a story of a man who faced two doors. Behind one of them was a famished, raging, man-eating tiger who would devour and destroy. Behind the other was a love goddess, every man's desire. Now, I'm not suggesting that this story has anything to do with that story, except in the matter of choice. Something we do every day. Select one alternative or the other. So let's examine Dr. Felix Brandt's selection and judge him as you may.
My name is Felix Brand. I have a doctorate in clinical psychology. I was married, have one daughter. As I've grown older, although it has been a passionate obsession of mine all my life, I've had to fight the tendency to devote more time to my avocation than my vocation. Parapsychology. The exploration of the psychic, the world beyond the finite world. A hobby, or obsession if you will, which led to my unspeakable crime. Worse, far worse than murder.
It was nice of you to meet me at the airport, Dr. Brandt.
For reasons deeper than simple courtesy, Hank, I wanted to have a private chat with you about the woman we both love, that daughter of mine. That's why I'm letting you drive, so I can...
Well, what is it, sir? Something about Fran?
No, not just at this moment. Quickly, Hank. Cut over to the right lane, fast.
Yes, sir, but what... Doctor, if you had told me to pull over, that maniac would have hit us head on.
There's nothing more we can do, Hank. The police have it in hand. Let's drive on.
Yes, sir.
The man is dead.
I don't know. Probably.
He is dead.
How do you know?
I don't. I only sense it. He didn't want to live. I don't know why. Heart condition, terminal disease, some reason.
Well, how could you know what kind... Well, how did you know to tell me to pull over so suddenly? As if you knew in advance there was going to be an accident.
I'm an old man, Hank. An old man who meddles perhaps in too many things outside my province. I've been looking deeper and deeper into parapsychology, and some of the things I've come to believe in rub off.
What things, sir?
Oh, extrasensory perception, ESP if you'd rather. Clairvoyance, telepathy, all sorts of psychic phenomena. I'm thinking of abandoning classic psychology and switching over to the other side. Matter of fact, I'm already teaching one course in it. And that's of little interest to a lawyer, or even my prospective son-in-law. Tell me, what brought you flying down from law school for the weekend?
Well, didn't Fran, hasn't Fran said anything to you, Doctor?
About what?
I don't know, just, well, her letters have been very strange lately. Not very frequent. I thought something might be wrong. I mean, I had a hunch.
The amateur outflanks the expert. I hope you're wrong. You have me worried. Fran is everything in the world to me. If anything ever happened to her...
She means as much to me, Dr. Brandt. Now, don't you worry. If anything is wrong, between us, we can set it right.
It was a relief to have Hank back again. I had been worried about my daughter Fran lately. Fran, the picture of her mother, whom I lost too soon. Bright, open, happy, reaching out both hands to the world, full of love to give and expecting the same in return. And yet I knew, had been trying to conceal from myself, something that was very wrong, something it took Hank, whom she had loved with all her heart since high school, to bring out into the open.
Hey, Fran. What you trying to do? Get pneumonia?
Oh. Hi, Hank. I didn't think you'd be here so soon. I'm warm enough.
Mm-hmm. Huddled out here in the gazebo with snow all around and the wind whistling up icicles.
I've got my parka to keep me warm.
How about your love? Don't I get a welcome kiss, even if it's a cold one?
Oh, Hank. Oh, Hank, what am I going to say to you?
Well, something a lot more straight from the shoulder than those weaseling letters I've been getting recently.
I know. I'm not very proud of myself at the moment, Hank.
Hey, you don't have to cut corners with me. There's another guy, right?
Hank, please, listen to me and try to understand. You see, Dad has been teaching his regular survey course in basic psychology, and I met this guy there, and I don't know, something crazy happened, something I wasn't prepared for or even thought about in my well-ordered life.
You fell in love with him?
Yes.
Which lets me out.
Please don't put it like that, Hank. It's something so sudden, so overwhelming. I don't
Hey, don't I even get a chance to get up to bat for the 9th inning?
It's too late, Hank. I'm going to have his baby.
Ooh. Well, that's right between the eyes. When's the wedding?
I don't know. I just found out. About me, I mean.
I could cheerfully wring that rabbit's neck. Do your father know?
Not yet.
And this guy?
I haven't even told him yet.
Why not?
Well, I just haven't had the chance.
Okay. So it shouldn't be a total loss, and I don't waste the whole trip down here. We'll make a deal. I'll tell the doc about it, and you pin down your dream boy. What's his name, by the way?
I won't tell you that. I'm afraid to. I do love you, Hank. Why did something else like this turn up?
Fran, I'm no oracle. It's just what happens to people. Sort of thing that shakes faith and makes you wonder about God, but it's life. It's what we have to live. Come on, let's both go inside before we freeze to death.
I can't believe what you're telling me, Hank.
Well, you'd better, Pop. It's true.
Pop?
Sorry about that. Just slipped out.
That's what I always wanted from Fran and you.
And we can't legislate or play God. It's not the way it's going to be.
But who's the man?
Well, it's Fran's secret. It's her right to keep it that way. There's nothing either of us can do about it.
I wouldn't agree with that. You'll give her up so easily?
I never owned her. She's her own mistress.
But you won't fight for her?
Doc, have a heart. What can I do? I can't force her to love and accept me. The best I can do is be a good loser.
You gotta be kidding, Fran. So we were together a few times. You ought to know better than to get caught.
That's all I mean to you?
Oh, don't knock it. Look, you're a sweet chick. We made great music. It was all for kicks, though. I mean, no ties, no padlocks. Look, don't get me wrong. I'll get you the right guy. I mean, it's all legal now. And I'll bear the freight.
You want me to get rid of the baby?
Well, what else? I mean, you want it, you have it. Just don't try to pin me down. I want to stay loose. That's my thing.
I can't believe what you're saying.
It's a whole new world. You want to live by old-fashioned boxes they shoved us in. That's your option. You can't push me in a sleeve, so don't ever try. I am today, baby. You got to take me as you find me.
Or as I lose you.
Well, that's the way it runs. Easy come, easy go.
I was that easy.
Oh, come on. I didn't say that.
Oh, you don't say much you really mean.
So? Maybe it's best we just split.
No, please.
Look, the kid is out. And don't try to hang it on me. I'll deny it. All you'll get is a nice story that will get your old man fired out of the university.
Oh, I can't understand myself. How I can be in love with anyone as rotten as you.
Oh, knock it off, Fran.
If I did do something about the baby, would you still...
All right, hey. Now, that's more like my old woman talking. Sure, if you do. I mean, you and me are a thing again.
I don't know if Dad would... I mean, I don't have any money.
Yeah, well, don't look at me. I ain't got the bread. But I got something better.
What?
Got a buddy. Mid-student. Senior. And he owes me plenty. I mean, we'll do a little collecting from him.
But he's not a doctor.
He's the next thing to it. Look, don't get the whammies. He's done it before. It's a breeze. Leave it to me. I'll set the whole thing up.
Fran, darling, what is it?
Oh, the baby, Daddy. It's gone, but I'm bleeding.
Oh, good Lord.
Doc, anything I can do?
Yes, Hank, call Dr. Montrose and get him here fast. The number's in my address book by the phone on my study desk.
I'm on my way.
Help me, Daddy.
Who did this to you, Fran?
Friend.
The man who made you pregnant. What's his name?
I can't. I won't tell.
Well, this isn't the time. But one way or another, I'll get it, Fran. And when I do, I'll find a way to make him suffer for what he's done to you.
There isn't much excuse for the man whose name Dr. Felix Brandt still doesn't know, Hugh Prentice. The sad thing about life is they usually get away with things. Being without a conscience makes life a lot easier, but is anyone really without a conscience? That's something Hugh Prentice is about to have to start exploring as a strange and eerie punishment creeps over him. I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Of course, in the Gilbert and Sullivan tradition, the Mikado's object of making the punishment fit the crime was comic and light-hearted. Here, it is deathly serious. In point of fact, unearthly so. Dr. Montrose was able to bring the hemorrhage under control after he arrived, and once it had stopped and Fran was under sedation, he met with his old friend Felix in the study.
Well, she's all right now, Felix. Nothing to worry about.
You don't think we should get her to the hospital?
Yeah, under ordinary circumstances, perhaps, but I'd say she's out of danger. She'll have to be watched closely, but I can handle that. If I put her in a hospital, it's all out in the open. You don't want that, do you?
What do you mean, Jim?
This is a pretty hidebound community, Felix.
You're a good friend, Jim.
Well, yours and little Fran. I don't want to see her hurt anyway. Why did she do it?
I don't know.
I mean, she and Hank are going to get married anyway, so
It
why...
wasn't Hank's baby.
Oh.
What would you do about the man who started all this, Jim?
If it were my daughter?
Yes.
I don't know. We're a little elderly for physical retribution, aren't we? And any other course is problematical. Probably hurt Fran more than the man. Do you know who he is?
No. Fran won't tell me.
I suppose the best thing to do is let it go.
Come in.
How are you feeling today, friend?
I'm all right, Daddy.
I know. I mean, Dr. Monroe's has given you a clean bill of health.
Has he?
Well, he says you can get up and go back to college or whatever you want.
Whatever I want. There's one thing I want I may never have any more. Didn't Dr. Jim tell you?
Yes. We can talk about it later. Fran, I was just wondering...
What?
Would you like to... Well, I mean, Hank is still here, and he would like to see you.
No. I don't want to see Hank. I'm going back where I belong, if he'll have me.
Are you ready to tell me his name yet?
No. Not till I find out where I stand.
How can you make yourself so cheap? This man, whoever he is, has taken all the love and the joy and laughter out of you. How can you go crawling back to him?
Because he's the only one who can give it back to me.
And if he doesn't?
Then I just don't want to live.
I was helpless to aid her, to ease anything for her. All that burned in me was a rage for the man who had turned my happy child into a hurt and battered shell, a beggar dependent on a man who was not worthy of her. And at this moment, even though I still didn't know his name, I could curse him and wish him disaster. I could do better than that if I turned my back on a God that I felt had forsaken me and mine. And as an extension of all my psychic research, turned to black magic and called down a curse on the man who had ruined my child. But first I had to talk to Hank.
I love Fran, and I want her. I always will, but just for her sake, I wish I could break it up somehow, get her away from this slimy crud that's...
It's as though he has her under some kind of spell. We both know he'll hurt her again, desert her, humble her. I think Fran herself knows it, but somehow she can't help herself.
What are you going to do, Doctor? Just let her go back to him? Leave it alone?
I can't stop Fran any more than you can, Hank. She's not a child. She's of age. Her life is in her own hands. I have no legal control.
If we only knew who he was.
Well, that won't be too hard to find out. I've thought of all kinds of things. Even though I'm not very rich, I could perhaps buy him off. I'm sure he has a price. But that wouldn't solve anything for Fran. She loves him. He's what she wants. He has only to crook his finger and she'll crawl to him. That's obvious enough after all she's gone through for him.
So what can we do?
You? Nothing. Go back and live your life.
Oh, not quite. Without Fran.
Well, maybe it won't have to be without Fran. First, we have to clean this man out of her mind and her blood.
But you just said we couldn't.
One way. If he doesn't exist anymore, if he's dead.
Wait a minute. You can't seriously mean...
Oh, don't worry, son. Even if I had the means, a gun, a knife, a blunt weapon, I would have neither the strength nor the courage to use them, to say nothing of my lack of know-how. No. But I can wish him dead. Or worse. I might just have the power for that.
Doctor, are you all right? I don't understand you.
Of course you don't understand. And I am quite all right. This is something you will have to leave to me. To anyone who reads this, it might seem fantastic, but the rites I prepared are solemn and real to more people around you than you might believe. The ceremonies of dark magic are very real to those who perform them. In the attic, I had found among Fran's childhood dolls one in the image of a man. I turned my study into a chapel of the damned, burning sulfur and asafoetida. Then I recited from my book of ceremonial magic. O all ye ministers and companions, I direct, conjure, constrain, and command you to fulfill my bequest willingly and straightway, to accomplish the destruction of this man, unnamed, who has beset my daughter and most grievously harmed her by whatever means best suited.
It's great to be swinging with you again, baby.
Oh, I wasn't sure you'd want me back. I look so... I don't know.
You look great, kid. My old woman again. Sorry we got to ride the subway, but who's got bread for the hacks these days?
Oh, I don't mind where I am. Just so long as it's with you.
Yeah, stick with me, baby. You'll ride first class all the way. Not like these types. Look at them. Long gone. You and me are special, just waiting for the right break, the chosen, huh?
If you choose me.
I buy you all the way down the line, kid. Take a look. I mean, who is there who could walk into...
What is it, Hugh?
Yeah, halfway down the car there. Look, you see that guy?
No, which one?
You're nuts? What do you mean, which one? How could you miss him? He's a carbon copy of me. He's even wearing the same jeans, the embroidered jacket.
No, I don't see anyone who...
Come on. Let's go. I gotta catch up with him.
Hugh, take it easy. I don't see anyone like you said.
He's disappeared. He's gone, but he's like my double. Come on, let's go upstairs.
I've got to get home, Hugh.
Look, this won't take a moment. Yeah, there he is. He's right at the top of the stairs, next to that fat dame.
No, there's no one there. She's all alone.
Are you out of your... He's gone again. But he was looking right at me. Who the devil do you suppose he was? What did he want?
Hello?
Fran?
Yes? Oh, it's you.
Shh. Listen, I gotta see you right away. I need help.
What's wrong?
I can't talk on the phone. Meet me on the campus, by the fountain. Something real crazy happened last night. I don't know who else to ask what to do.
I was just turning in. I was reaching for the light to douse it when all of a sudden he was sitting right there in the chair facing me.
Who?
Him, the double, the guy we saw in the subway. I said, how the hell did you get in here? Who are you?
I am your Doppelganger.
My what?
Your double. Or if you want, your inheritor.
What does that mean?
It's time for you to wander like me. It's time for me to return and die as I should have.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A long time ago, so long you can't even begin to imagine, I sinned. And because of my sin, I was not allowed to die in peace, but condemned to wander in infinity until I found a body I could be laid to rest in. My time is almost here, and in you, I will find a home again.
I don't know what kind of a nut you are, Jack, but I'm going to kick your tail out of here so I can get some sleep.
That won't be necessary. Sleep for you is all I'm waiting for.
Huh?
When you are safely asleep, you are at my mercy. The moment your eyes close, your body will be mine, and your soul will be left to wander through the ages alone, waiting endlessly for peace and the blessing of eternal sleep.
Get out! Get away from me! You're nothing but a...
Nothing but a what, Hugh?
He's a ghost. I mean, I could see him, plain as I see you, but I could see through him, too, like a lamp in back of him, shining through his head. See, the pattern of the chair he was sitting in was as clear as a bell through him. I mean, he wasn't real. So I threw on some clothes. I ran out of the house. I spent the night walking. I was afraid to go to sleep, to bed. Fran, nothing like this ever happened. Even on the wildest trip, I never blew so wild as this. What am I going to do?
Hugh? I think you should see my father.
Yeah. Oh, sure. That'd be great after everything. I'd be lucky if he didn't try to have me arrested.
He doesn't know who you are. He doesn't know you were the one.
Yeah, but what could he do?
He's a psychologist. He could help you. Look, you're in one of his lecture courses. All you have to do is go up to him and say you have a problem. He'd help you.
No, the whole thing is crazy. I see some character on the subway and threads like me. I have a crazy dream. Right away, I blow my cool. Look, there's nothing the matter with me. Now, come on, let's cut out. I ain't even going to see you home. I'm going back to bed and catch some shut-eye.
Oh, Hugh, listen to me.
Don't look at me that way. Don't you turn against me.
Do you think I could, after all that's happened?
Yeah. Right, you I could count on. Yeah. You're my woman no matter what I do to you. Right?
I love you, Hugh.
And don't ever forget it, baby. Now, come on, blow. I gotta hit the sack. All right, back up, man. I got a knife. Get lost.
No, you are the lost one.
What are you talking? Who is it?
Your doppelganger, just waiting for you to get tired enough till your sleep is deep enough.
For what?
To take over your body, so that with it, I may bring myself to the peace of the grave.
What is this wraith that dogs Hugh's path? A figment of a diseased imagination? A figure of retribution created by a conscience weighted with guilt? Or is it some ghastly nemesis conjured from the supernatural, the world outside our comprehension, summoned up by Dr. Felix Brandt through the agency of the devil? I'll be back shortly with Act 3. That night, Hugh Prentice fled to his apartment as though the hounds of hell were at his heels. Locked in securely, with every light blazing, riding high on Benzedrine to keep awake, he paced the two small rooms like a caged tiger. And everywhere he turned, he faced the doppelganger, watching him silently, waiting patiently, a twisted smile of anticipated triumph on his face. At last he could stand it no longer and fled the apartment with the first light of morning, roaming the streets, afraid to turn his head, knowing his double still followed on his heels. At last, exhausted, he found a small restaurant open and sat there drinking coffee after coffee and watching the clock till 9 o'clock came. Then he crossed to the public phone to make a call.
Dr. Brandt speaking.
Dr. Brandt, this is Hugh Prentice. I'm a student of yours in a lecture series.
It's a large class. I don't place you for the moment.
Well, that doesn't matter. What does matter is, look, Doc, I'm in trouble. Can you help me?
Help you? How?
I can't. Not over the phone. It's like a matter of life and death. Help me?
Well, if you put it that way, of course. I'll try, Mr. Prentice, was it?
Yeah, Prentice. Hugh Prentice.
Very well. How soon can you be here?
Within 10 minutes.
Very well, I'll be waiting. I hung up with the strangest feeling. My comprehensive basic psychology course has a large attendance, some 100. The name meant nothing to me. No, that isn't right. I didn't recognize it, but what I did recognize was a stifling feeling rising in my gorge of implacable hatred for this Hugh Prentice. Why? The name filled me with revulsion. What connection could... And then suddenly... Oh, the pain struck again, sharper than ever. Oh, now... Where did... Come.
Morning, Felix. I just dropped by to... What is it? The pain?
Yes.
Where are your morphine tablets?
Drawer. Forgot this morning.
Wait a minute. I'll do better than that. Why must you be so pig-headed?
Don't want to establish the habit.
The habit will hurt you less than the pain right now. Here, let get one arm out of the coat there. That's better. Can you roll back your sleeve while I prepare the syringe?
Yes. Hurry.
Just let me swab first. There. Now hold steady. Hold steady. So this will take hold in a minute.
Oh, they're getting worse, Jim, and more frequent.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't help any more than I can. The only treatment medicine has to offer you, Felix, is palliative.
I know. I also know I haven't got much longer. That's what worries me so about Fran and that guy, whoever he is. I don't want him to wreck the rest of her life. Oh, that'll be one of my students. Wants to see me about something.
I have to run anyway. I just wanted to tell you some good news. I got the tests back on Fran, and I was maybe a little hasty on my first diagnosis. With care, there's no reason she can't have a child again.
I don't know if that's good or bad, as long as that skunk is still alive, whoever he is.
I'll let your visitor in.
Oh, I was looking
for Dr. Brandt. You have the right office. I was only visiting.
Shut the door and come in. You're Mr. Prentice?
Yes, sir. That's right. Hugh Prentice.
Sit down. No. Suppose you tell me what's troubling you. Have you ever had any delusions like this before?
Not on your life.
Have you done anything recently that you're sorry for, ashamed of?
No. Like what?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
No. Why should I be ashamed of anything I do? I mean, like I freewheeled, you know? I give what I get. That's all evens with me.
What does that mean?
Like it's a tough world, Doc. I mean, they're all against me, like most of them.
They? Who are they?
You know, people.
Are your mother and father still alive?
No. My old man took off before I was 5. And my ma, well, she horsed around like she had to live, make the bread for me, like anyone, I guess. She liked a good time.
What kind of a job did she have?
You kidding? Bringing home uncles for me. I must have had 100 or so uncles by the time I was 14. And then...
Then what?
Then she left me with an aunt. Some old dried-up stick. I shouldn't kick about her at that. When she died, she left me enough dough to go to college like now, and, Hey, look, what has this got to do with that goon who's tracking me?
I'm trying to get around to that. You don't like women very much, do you, Hugh?
I don't know what you're getting at.
You like to punish them because of what your mother did to you. Isn't that it?
Look, I don't have to have you push me around like them. I mean, all I came here for was to ask for help.
And I'm trying to give it to you.
Well, can you just get this whatever the hell it is, off my back?
I want to try, if you'll just help me.
Anything, Doc, anything. I got to get some sleep, and I'm afraid to.
You're quite safe here.
What's that thing?
It's a metronome. Some people use it to learn to keep time to music. I use it to calm people down. Now, just keep your eye on the needle as it swings back and forth, and try to relax and answer my questions as honestly as you can, and maybe together we can get to the root of what's wrong with you. Tell me your name again.
Hugh.
Hugh what?
Hugh Prentice.
Where were you born?
Allentown, Pennsylvania.
What was your father's name?
Frank.
And your mother's?
Mary.
I use hypnosis a lot in my work, but never more deliberately, and I'm ashamed to say, callously, than today. Because suddenly, from some deep recess of my being, an electric wave was sending its knowledge to my brain. A second sight was born, and I was suddenly sure who Hugh Prentice really was. Can you hear me, Hugh?
Yes.
You know a girl named Fran Brandt, don't you?
Sure. She's my chick.
You know she's my daughter?
Yeah.
And you made her pregnant?
She was careless.
You took her to someone to get rid of the child?
Sure. It's the way it is. No sweat.
Don't you know she loves you?
Man, like they're buses. Another one any minute. Yeah, sure. That's how chicks are.
Do you love her?
What's with all this love jive? I ain't tying myself down no way. It's like I told you, I free wheel. Nobody gonna cut down my style. Keep trying. All the squares, hold them, but I'll show them. Anyone ties me down, I stomp on them good. Especially chicks like my mother. All sweet words and cut your throat the first chance they get. Only me, I'm too smart. I cut them down to size first. Don't you worry about old Hugh.
The morphine was wearing off already. I sat back in my chair watching the boy whose secrets I had bared. A schizophrenic, classic, already paranoid. Possibly he could be saved through analysis, chemotherapy, new treatments which are being reached every day. Treatments I would never live to see. Treatments he would never willingly seek, as he had sought me. Because out of the dark side of my studies and my learning, I had raised a doppelganger. Then for a moment, the pain hit me so wildly, so acutely, agonizingly, that I must have blacked out a moment because...
Don't bring him out of his hypnosis. He doesn't deserve to live.
I cannot condemn him to the death in limbo like you live.
Let me tell you something, old man. You are about to die. 2 doors face you. Open one, and you let the scourge out to destroy your daughter as well as himself. Open the other, and I take his body, and your daughter has her chance to live her life, her chance to find happiness instead of despair and degradation. Which will it be? Which will you choose? Choose, choose, choose.
Only in sleep can a doppelganger take possession of another body. Looking at the boy frozen in deep hypnosis across my desk, around him, was it my own pain? A shadowy figure hovered. I knew I could banish the shadow if I willed. But I had chosen my door. I rose and left the office to go home to my study. They buried Hugh Prentice, or his body, 2 days after he smashed into the rock wall at Highgate Turn, popularly known as Satan's Trap in our neighborhood. What soul possessed it? I will know very soon. I am about to die and leave this manuscript transcribed through those 2 days in exquisite pain for my daughter and Hank to read. I know it will bring them their own pain, but I hope it will bring them peace. And if I am condemned, too, for my sins, to wander as a doppelganger, I can only pray that what I have done may be worth it and will have brought my daughter happiness.
This manuscript was read by Hank as executor of the estate. And in that position, he exercised a humane decision, perhaps beyond his powers. He did not let Fran read her father's letter. He buried it in a safe deposit vault until the time was ripe, long after they were married and had children of their own. I'll be back shortly. This story came to me through accidental channels, long after the principals were gone. I cannot vouch for the truth of it, any more than I suppose any of the principals involved could. It's a story, I suppose, of retribution, and at the same time, a frightening lesson to all of us who stretch the human relationship beyond normal demands. If we sin deep enough, in some form, in some way, I suppose there is a doppelganger who will vie with us for retribution. The only way to avoid that is to deny him the chance. Our cast included Howard Da Silva, Rosemary Rice, Tony Roberts, and Russell Horton. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Somewhere in desolate, wind-swept space, in Twilight Land, in No Man's Land, two hurrying shades met face to face and bade each other stand. Space, Twilight Land, No Man's Land. You'll find it between the stars, in the frozen polar wastes, and inside the soul of every man. Our mystery drama, Arctic Encounter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mason Adams. The roof of the world, those frozen, silent polar wastes. Or are they wastes? These vast, illimitable prairies of snow and ice, it is said that beneath them lie the greatest riches of the earth, the oils, the metals, all the sinew and substance of modern civilization. And perhaps here are even hidden the ancient secrets of the planet itself. At any rate, the stillness is broken every day by the noise of the airplanes as they fly back and forth. Looking, listening, charting, recording. The airplanes which show the white stars of our Air Force and the red stars of theirs.
Bonnie Hutch, calling White Rabbit.
This is White Rabbit, Bonnie Hutch.
Location check.
Coordinates 34 and 16.
Activity?
Negative.
Roger.
Hey, Dawson, what's for chow at the base?
Oh, better you shouldn't ask.
Yeah, what's the movie they're showing?
Better you shouldn't know.
It's gonna be one of those nights, huh?
Roger. And out.
Well, Pappy, another action-filled evening awaits us at the base.
You wanted action, you should have joined the Marines.
Bite your tongue. Besides, I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah, so I've heard.
It is true that on this assignment I do not get to practice my avocation as frequently as I would prefer.
However, we must all make sacrifices for our country.
What are we doing up here inside this frosted-over refrigerator, Pappy?
Ours not the reason why, Chappie.
Here we are, Pappy and Chappie, the Happiness Boys.
You remember the Happiness Boys?
I never even heard of them.
They were a team, 40, 50 years ago on radio.
Team? You have to be kidding. I just made that up.
No, it's true. I read all about them. Billy Jones and Ernie Hare. Snappy songs and patter. And there was Uncle Don.
Pappy, you never cease to amaze me.
This is Uncle Don, your Uncle Don. Hello, little friends, hello.
Where do you get all of this?
Research.
You are a very deep person.
What else is there to do up here but read? You got to try it, Chappie.
Well, I did try it. I actually read a book once. I wouldn't want to go through it again.
What time do you have?
1,300 on the head.
That's what I thought. Well, I wonder where they are. What could have happened to Ivan?
Yeah, now that you mention it, what indeed?
You don't see him, do you?
Nope. At exactly 1,300, he's supposed to be visible at 11 o'clock.
No sign of him. Do we report it?
Why should we?
Tell me honestly, if we were to spot him right now, would we report it?
Well, you know we would.
Okay, tell me why.
Well, you know why.
Tell me.
Because if we do spot Ivan, that's a happening.
And if we don't spot him?
That's a non-happening.
Well, I'll tell you who would disagree with that.
Who?
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Oh, now don't bring your English friends into this thing.
He once wrote a story in which every night this dog would bark. Now, you follow this?
It's not all that hard.
However, on this particular night, the dog did not bark.
He didn't?
He did not. Which is just as significant as what may be happening out here.
In what way?
Each day for the last 30 days on patrol, we fly by Ivan. Today, we don't. Why not?
Okay, why not?
I don't know. Could it be significant?
Let's throw it at Dawson. Maybe we can ruin his day. White Rabbit, calling the hutch.
This Bunny Hutch, come on in, White Rabbit.
I have an unusual occurrence to report.
Proceed, White Rabbit.
The dog did not bark.
Yeah?
That's it.
What's it?
That Spaskov 2 motor observation plane we fly by over coordinates 3416 and 1300. Well, it's the first time in 30 days that we haven't seen him. I thought you'd like to know.
I'm going to put you in for the Legion of Merit.
Thank you. Now, can you tell us a movie for tonight?
Sherlock Holmes and the Hound of the Baskervilles. This is a Hutch over and out.
Dawson, he must think we're crazy.
Look, in this outfit, if you're not crazy, you go crazy. Well, what do you suppose did happen to Ivan today?
Well, they could have changed the patrol route.
I don't think so. Not till we do. The idea is to keep an eye on us.
Yeah, just like we're keeping an eye on them.
Naturally.
Maybe Ivan goofed and got themselves sent to Siberia.
From here? That would be a promotion.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about Ivan. One of them might be an Olga.
What's this?
If you listen real close to their messages, one of them sounds like a dame.
Dame with a deep voice.
Oh, they all got deep voices, those Olgas. I mean, they're built. Did you ever see pictures of them sweeping the snow off of the streets? Those are large ladies.
On the other hand, some of them are frail and wispy, floating little ballerinas.
Yeah, I like mine somewhere in between.
So you think one of the Ivans is an Olga, huh?
You could win money on it.
Why you say that?
Instinct. Just let there be a dame within 1,000 miles.
Well, if she is, she's probably the only one.
I wonder how I could meet her.
Chappie, with all the dames that we have in the United States of America...
Now, Pappy, you're taking an isolationist, a chauvinistic point of view.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to offend you.
Why are we here? To maintain peace.
Any fool knows that.
What better way to promote peace than for people to come together and really get to know each other? Now, you take this Olga. I bet she's just as anxious for a few laughs as we are. Yeah, I can see her now. Dark hair, black eyes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was always my type. Oh, Olga, we're such fools, you and I. Why are we being kept apart?
Don't tell me you're in love with her already.
How long do you think it takes, Pappy?
Chappie, take a look. Far distance.
What?
2 o'clock on the ground.
Yeah?
What do you think it is?
What do I think? What? Ooh.
Check it through the glasses. That's not my imagination, is it?
No, that's something, all right.
Let's have a good look.
It looks like a plane.
Not in one piece, either.
It's Ivan, all smashed up.
It's a Spatskov 2 motor.
It must have come down hard, too. Do you think anyone's alive there?
No, there's something funny going on. We should have heard a distress signal.
Maybe he didn't have a chance.
If he's down, it's a cinch he's missed out on a checkpoint. His base should be trying to reach him.
I don't hear a thing.
Call the hutch. Tell him what we got.
I sure hope Olga's okay. White Rabbit, calling the Bunny Hutch. Come in, Bunny Hutch. Bunny Hutch?
What's the matter?
I can't raise the bass. Come in, Bunny Hutch. This is White Rabbit.
Hey, the light's on.
What the...
The radio's dead.
What?
Chappie, we're losing power.
What's going on?
Everything's out.
We're going down.
Chappie, ease back on her.
It's back. What's happening, Pappy? What's going on?
Pappy, yeah. You okay?
I don't know. I feel kind of numb. How's the plane?
I think we're in one piece.
Well, that's something. I suppose there's any point asking about the radio.
You can ask.
Well?
Everything's out. And I can't get anything started.
How could we lose all our power?
I don't know. It's as if...
As if what?
As if somehow suddenly it all just drained out. I know that sounds crazy.
What can we do?
I don't know.
I don't either. Just asking to pass the time.
Pappy, is anything broken?
I don't think so. I just feel nothing.
Can you move?
Yeah, maybe if you help me. The question is, where would we go?
Well, we just have to sit tight.
Yeah, provided that we don't...
We're not going to freeze.
Without power, we can't make any heat in here.
Now, look, we got these lanterns in the emergency locker. That's what they're for, to give heat. There's plenty of blankets and some food.
How far do you figure we're from base?
250 miles. We can hold on.
Yeah.
In about an hour, they'll be out looking for us.
Wonder how Ivan's doing.
I'm going to go look. Well, let's get those heat lanterns going first.
Chappie, how do you account for the fact we both came down in exactly the same spot?
I don't know.
Is there a reason?
I don't know.
There is such a thing as coincidence, but suppose it isn't a coincidence. Then what?
Well, then, it's one for the deep thinkers, which lets me out. All right, I think I got the lamps burning. Things will be nice and warm when I come back in.
Nice and warm. Be lucky if we can hold the temperature above freezing.
Well, that's cozy for this neighborhood. Hold the fort.
Now, listen, don't stay out there too long. Just a quick look and back. It's 70 below out there.
You know what they say. It's a nice, dry cold.
Be careful.
Why? What could happen? Boy, it's cold. How do you get this thing open? Door should swing it. That was jammed. Boy, I don't see how anybody could be. Wait. Oh, it's Olga. Olga, hold on. I'll get you loose from there. Come on. Now, Olga, listen, do you speak, what's the word? Panamaya English, Olga?
English? Yes.
Yeah, are you okay, Olga?
Yes.
Good.
Oh, Dmitri.
Who?
Dmitri, the navigator, Dmitri Denisova. Where is Dmitri?
I don't know. I don't see anyone else.
But
maybe he went for help.
How? Where?
Well, I don't know. But he isn't here.
He was hurt.
I heard him. He could not have gone.
But he is gone. I mean, the way you must have come down and the shape the ship is in, you're lucky to be alive. Can you move?
Yes. Okay.
Now listen. By any chance, would your radio be working?
Radio? No. All here is dead. All power is, how do you say in English, kaput.
Yeah. Well, that's just great.
Great?
I was hoping we could use your radio to call for help.
Help?
Yeah, we need help.
But I do not understand. Are you not the help?
Oh, no. You see, we're in the same fix that you are. We lost all our power, too.
Oh, you lost the power?
Yeah, everything. It just died on us. I guess the same thing must have happened to you.
You lost the power?
That's what I'm telling you.
Then it is true.
What's true?
The rumor.
What kind of rumor?
There is something out here.
Yeah? Well, what about it?
Something that will destroy us all.
Well, we've been looking at the world in terms of absolutes. We and they. We and they dominate the core of every dispute. We and they are the two superpowers. Each of us can unleash the forces that can completely destroy the world. Now, is there a third party that has dealt himself, or which has dealt itself, a hand in the game? We'll play Showdown in Act 2. Forbidding north, the wasteland of snow and ice. And yet, man has ever been drawn there. But unlike the forests that can be cleared, and the deserts that can be watered, the north will always resist and reject us. Nothing of ours can take root or hold fast. The north, indifferent, implacable, ready to make of each visitor a victim.
It is said something is here that can destroy us all.
Sure, but that's old stuff. Cold, exposure, starvation.
No. Something.
All right, what? What is it?
I do not know. It is a rumor.
Who started it?
Who starts rumors? Do you not have rumors in your Air Force?
Oh, sure, lots of them.
Can you tell? Do you know who starts those rumors?
Sure. I do.
You?
Sure. I have to do something for a laugh.
Yes, but this is not a rumor to have fun.
No. So what kind of rumor is it?
Something is here that will kill all life.
What?
They say something from out there.
Out where?
The stars.
Space?
Space, yes, space.
Whew. Well, why not?
Oh, you believe?
I'm ready to believe anything.
They say it landed here, or fell here.
It could very well be.
Oh, you will not say to anyone I said it to you.
Mum's the word.
I have told a secret.
It's safe with me.
Nichevo.
What does that mean?
It means it does not matter. Nothing will now matter.
Oh, come on. I admit things appear to be somewhat bleak. However, let us look at the bright side.
We shall not leave here alive.
Don't say that.
It is true.
Don't say that. I mean, my outfit, your outfit, they know pretty much where we are.
No, nothing can save us.
Look, the cold is starting to bite through. We'd better get over to my ship.
But you have no power.
We've got lanterns, we've got blankets, we've got food.
And soon it will be gone.
Hopefully, by that time.
A few more hours of life. Yes, we shall cling to a few more hours of life.
me swing the door shut.
Oh.
What? The lamps. The lamps, they're out.
The fuel. It must be gone.
How? It's only been a couple of minutes, and there was plenty. Wait a minute. Pappy? Pappy?
Pappy?
George Papadopoulos, my pilot. He's gone.
Gone?
Pappy! Pappy, where are you?
He went perhaps to look for you.
He knew where I was going.
Oh.
Besides, he was hurt. He couldn't move.
Like Dimitri.
Do you have a weapon?
A revolver.
I've got a 45.
What good?
I don't know. Let's see if we can get the lanterns going before it gets too cold in here.
No, they cannot. They cannot burn.
Why not?
You see, they are not burning now.
Well, they could have gone out by some fluke or accident.
They will not light again.
We can try. Now, first you have to pump this gadget here. Hey, there isn't any fuel. But the tanks were full.
Yes. It is this something that is out here.
We're on that again, huh?
It must be something that eats fuel and energy.
Olga, we have to raise the base. Your place or mine. That's a laugh.
What is?
Well, what I just said, your place or mine.
Why is that a joke?
Well, it's funny because of the circumstances.
Yes?
It's all right. Maybe one day I can explain it.
No, explain now. This is the only day. An hour, 2 hours. We will freeze.
Olga, somehow we are going to get that radio started.
No.
We'll figure a way.
We must not.
We must not?
We must not try to fix radio.
But why?
Because if so, we will call for help.
Well, sure, that's the idea of the thing.
We must not call for help.
What, you mean we should freeze to death? Starve?
Why have you fallen from sky?
Because we saw your ship on the ground.
Yes, and when you came near, what happened?
We crashed.
Yes, the something that destroys our plane destroys also yours. Now will come other airplanes to find us both. And when they see us and come close, then the something makes them crash also.
Yeah. Well, we wouldn't be able to fix the radio anyhow. What is this something?
Oh, who can say?
And we might have had a beautiful friendship.
No.
No? Why no?
You are not a serious person.
And I take it you are?
Oh, yes. Very serious. You are, what word do I want? Frivolous.
That's right. That's absolutely true.
You admit, then?
Yeah, that's why we'd be so good for each other.
We have 1 hour, 2, maybe 3 hours to live. Shouldn't we talk this way?
Why not?
So personal?
Well, what else should we be talking about?
We should have discussion on, you would call it dialectical materialism.
All right. Dialectical. Why you begin.
Nietzsche.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly. Olga, listen.
I have to say something. My name is not Olga.
You didn't?
No. I am called Praskovia.
Ah.
Praskovia Alexandrovna Sorokin.
You want me to call you whatever that is?
No, it's better Olga.
My name is Stuart Maitland Chapman III, but you can call me Chappie.
Chappie?
It's close enough.
I am honored to make your acquaintance.
I can see your eyes are blue. But underneath your helmet, what color is your hair?
Blonde.
Yeah. When I think of what might have been.
What might have been?
Had we met under different circumstances.
But under different circumstances, how could we have met?
Yeah, I guess that's part of the problem. We had to have a disaster. Well, what are we going to do about it?
Do?
We can sit here, maybe hold hands, and wait till we freeze to death. Or...
Yes. Or
we can fight it.
Fight what? Who?
Whoever and or whatever is doing this to us.
How?
I was afraid you'd ask me that. Look. What made both our ships come down? What robbed us of all of our fuel, of our energy?
Something
Something?
All right, okay. Let's try to find that something and destroy it or shut it off.
But where is it?
And where is your man Dimitri and Pappy? I mean, what could have happened to them?
I am cold.
Yeah, we're starting to feel it. And it won't get better. Look, while we can still move, while we can still care, do you want to try to go out there and find it, fight it, or whatever?
Yes. How quiet. How still. There's not even a wind.
Nope, just cold. And the cold is enough.
Oh, the silence. It frightens you?
Honey, everything out here scares the daylights out of me.
No, Choppy. You are brave.
Yeah, crazy describes it better.
Oh, Choppy.
What is it?
My hand.
Your hand?
The wrist.
What's wrong?
I'm feeling pins.
What?
Pins, many pins, 100 pins, 1,000, sticking at my wrist.
No, don't take your glove off.
My wrist.
If you expose any part of your skin.
But the pins.
Do you have a wristwatch?
Yes.
Now move back here, quickly. Is it better?
Yes.
Now move back further. Okay, how does it feel?
The pins, they are no longer. It is gone.
Okay, now we know for sure. It's something. It goes for metal, for fuel, for energy, for I guess anything. Everything.
Choppy. Blue. Thing.
What?
In front of you. 20 meters. A thing. It is like a...
It's like a box.
Yes.
But it isn't blue. It's turning red.
Choppy, I feel warm.
Yeah, so do I.
It means we begin to freeze.
No, it isn't that kind of warm. It's not like you feel pleasant and drowsy.
It is hot.
Why should we feel hot? Does it have anything to do with that thing?
It becomes more and more red, as if it burns.
That thing? It's causing everything that's happening. Must be a piece of machinery of some kind. What do you think?
Yes.
Well, maybe there's a switch. Maybe there's a way to shut it off.
No, you cannot go near.
I'll have to.
No, Choppy, return.
Oh.
Choppy.
The needle. I feel needles sticking.
Return, Choppy, return.
Oh.
It is what I felt, no?
Yeah.
It has gone. The pain.
Well, I guess you can only get so close and then... Wait a minute. Maybe we can destroy it.
How?
We'll have to do it from here. You've got a revolver. I have a .45. Let's shoot at it.
But what if...
Yeah? What if what?
I do not know.
Honey, what have we got to lose? Are you a good shot?
I am expert.
Here goes.
Chappie.
What the...
Don't shoot, Chappie. Don't shoot.
What? It's Pappy.
Don't shoot.
Hold your fire, Olga. Hold your fire. Pappy? Is that you?
It sounds like Pappy. Whatever did happen to him anyhow. But as our friends look in every direction, there's absolutely no sign of Lieutenant George Papadopoulos or of Captain Dmitri Andreev either. There is only the endless frozen waste, the shattered remains of the two military observation planes, and a box, which first appeared to be blue, but now is glowing a fiery red. This is the picture. Hold it in mind for the next few minutes, and then we shall return with Act 3. As I was going up the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today.
I wish he'd stay away.
Well, Lieutenant George Pappy Papadopoulos, United States Air Force, is definitely not there. And while Lieutenant Stuart Maitland Chapman doesn't exactly see him, he hears him, which can be classified as the same basic type of problem. All right?
Don't shoot, Olga. Don't shoot. Is that you, Pappy?
Yes. Yes, it is me.
Where are you?
That's a good question.
Well, do you have a good answer?
I have an answer. I don't know how good it is. On the other hand, good or bad, I'm not sure those are distinctions that matter too much anymore.
Pappy, don't try to kid the troops. This is me you're talking to.
I'm aware of that.
What's the drill?
I'm a part of it.
You're part of what?
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, but it's not impossible. Where are you?
Obviously, I'm here.
I was right, Pappy. One of the Ivans was an Olga.
Yes. And the other one is called Dmitri.
Olga, where's his voice coming from?
It cannot be.
From where, Olga?
Her name isn't Olga. It's Praskovia.
Right now, that's not the problem. From where, Olga?
It comes from the box.
That's what I thought. Are you in there, Pappy?
Yes.
It cannot be. It is impossible.
His voice. Must be a tape.
Dmitri told me all about her.
Pappy, what is this?
I'm trying to explain it. This is a thing.
What kind of thing?
Like, you could call it a world.
What do you mean? A world?
A world. Like the one you live on.
You said a world like the one we live on?
Right.
Does that mean it's another one?
Yes. You could say that.
Oh, Pappy, for crying out loud.
Choppy, you must be calm.
You realize he's my best friend and I can't understand a thing he's talking about.
Why is so difficult? A world. Another world. So?
Where is it, Pappy? Where is it and where are you?
The box.
The box?
What do you think this box is?
Well, it looks like...
It looks like computer from Sputnik.
That's right.
A Sputnik?
A satellite.
Ours or theirs?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. It was dead.
It was dead?
Yes. It just floated in space until...
Well?
Until this wandering world...
What wandering world?
Well, it's a kind of...
A kind of what?
I'm looking for a word to describe it.
I must be crazy. I'm hearing things.
Intelligence. That's the word.
A world of intelligence?
Yes.
Well, what kind of a world is that?
Just thoughts, ideas.
What kind of thoughts and ideas?
Everything. All kinds of images and fancies.
And what else?
Nothing else.
Nothing else? I mean, that's enough to make up a whole world?
Yes.
She understands.
Our world is ideas. But to support ideas, we need, how do you say, physical bodies.
This is another world. Another civilization.
I still don't understand it.
This is a world of pure intelligence. It doesn't need bodies. It's evolved far beyond that point.
But you haven't told me where it is.
Yes, I did. It's in that box.
The whole world? In that small box?
How much space do you need for an idea?
How did it get here?
The satellite was in space. It attracted this floating world.
Yeah? Why?
Because...
Why?
I think this is something he doesn't want to tell us.
I will tell you. Because it doesn't make any difference now. The world, this world, it needs nourishment. And...
I think I know where you're headed, Pappy.
And it takes its energy wherever it can find it. It floats or wanders or prowls through space and feeds on anything it can turn into mental energy.
How did it get here?
The satellite died, and it fell and landed. The world, my world.
Your world?
Yes, Chappie, I'm part of it now.
But you're an American.
No, I'm part of a different world.
Well, what are you doing?
Well, what are you doing? You're living. The same thing with us. We live. That is, we try to maintain life just as you do.
Don't say we and you like that.
But it is we and you now. We seek sustenance, nourishment, just as you do.
Oh, come on, Pappy. It's all a joke. It's a big gag.
No, it isn't.
There's a punchline. There has to be a punchline somewhere.
We feed on energy. All energy. Animal, vegetable, mineral, just as you do.
Can you understand him, Olga?
Yes, I believe I understand.
And what we consume, what we are nourished by, becomes a part of us. Adding to us another intelligence. The difference between us is that what nourishes you becomes a part of your body. What nourishes us becomes a part of our intelligence.
Are you telling me this thing, this intelligence, this world, killed you?
No. It saved me.
Saved you?
I was dying. So was Dimitri. So when it came, I couldn't resist. The way you can, still.
What do you mean, still?
You see, the intelligence that I'm part of is nourished now. All the energy from the two planes, from Dimitri, from me. It is filled with fire, creative fire. Even you can feel the glow. But soon we will need more. And from hot red we shall recede into cold blue. And then?
Yes, then?
Then you will become weak. From hunger. From cold. And you will not have the strength. You will also become part of this world.
No.
It isn't bad. Not at all.
We have to fight you, Pappy.
How? How can you fight me?
Olga, we have to get out of here. Do you understand?
Yes.
In a few hours, my base, yours, will send out search planes. Those planes, if they fly by here, they'll be brought down by this thing.
We must not be here.
They must spot us away from the range of this thing.
How far can you go, Chappie? How far in this cold? A mile?
He's right, but we have to do something.
Yes, but what?
It doesn't matter. Soon you'll be one of us.
Us.
Be grateful. We will save your life.
Oh, sure.
Instead of dying of the cold, you'll be rescued by our world. You'll be part of the intelligence. I would have died. Dimitri would have died.
No.
There's nothing you can do about it in any event, Chappie. You see how the red is fading? Soon we will need more energy. You will become colder and weaker.
And the others?
What others?
You know what others. Your old buddies, the guys in your outfit.
I no longer have an outfit. Why can't you understand
They'll
that?
fly by. They'll see the wrecks. They'll come in closer. They'll be trapped and destroyed, just as we were.
Not destroyed. Just changed. Changed.
Olga, can you think of something? What can we do?
Chappie, do you realize this is the first time in your life you ever asked a woman for advice?
Well, maybe she's the first one I ever met who I felt like asking.
Why do you think you can ask me?
Well, because... Oh, come on.
Tell me.
Well, it's because... Well...
I understand. It is difficult for you to say it.
Maybe.
It's difficult for me also.
What's going to happen to us?
Nothing. You'll both blend into this one great intelligence. You'll be part of this world.
No.
Choppy, it is getting cold.
It is.
See, the box is now turning blue.
Olga, we have to do something.
Oh, let us sit close to each other and wait.
Wait for what?
Oh, Nichivo.
No, we have to fight. Pappy.
Yes.
Come on, Pappy. You have to help us fight this thing.
Chappie, I am this.
No, not you. You're Lieutenant George Papadopoulos, the most popular guy in the 199th Squadron.
No.
You can't drop it like that. Your friends, your country. I mean, you can't cast them aside like a snake gets rid of a skin. You took an oath.
You don't understand.
What's there to understand? A guy betrays his country. That's clear enough, and it's bad enough. But you're even worse.
Don't say that, Chappie.
Don't you call me Chappie. That's for my friends. Lieutenant Chapman to you. I'll tell you why you're worse. It's not just your country you're selling down the river, but it's humanity. It's your own kind of people.
Listen to me. This is a whole new...
A whole new nothing. You say every world is a world of ideas. Well, you're right. But your ideas belong to this world. The stuff you grew up with, your friends, your family, the Air Force.
Chappie.
You know I'm right. All those memories, all the things you like, the happiness boys and Uncle Don and Sherlock Holmes.
Chappie, don't. I can't help
you. You have to.
They won't allow it.
They?
Me, the rest of me, the part that was once them, is trying to stop me.
Is there anything that we can do?
Yes.
Tell us. Just tell us.
I'm being drowned and they're taking the words from me.
What words?
The words I can't tell you.
Try, Chappie.
Those words are gone. And remember the first thing I said to you.
Pappy. The first thing he said to me. What was the first thing he said to me? We met at the base and he said to me, "What's your name, sport?" That's what he said.
What's your name, sport? Oh, what is sport? Oh, athletic, no?
That's not what he means. But it's the first thing he ever said to me.
No, not the first thing he ever said, but not the first thing he said now.
First thing he said, he said, don't shoot, Chappie, don't shoot.
He's right. But why? Why don't shoot? Because shoot can hurt. Destroy, maybe, the bomb.
Hurry, before it gets too cold to hold the guns. Hurry!
Chappie? I think you're going to be all right. You were picked up before the frost could really get you.
Olga.
The girl? Well, actually, her outfit landed the same time we did. They took her, we took you.
Listen to me. There was this thing from space somewhere. It lives on energy. It drained all the power from the engines, the radio, from everything.
Uh-huh.
Don't look at me like that. That's why we crashed.
You crashed because you had a power failure.
How do you account for Ivan?
Well, I guess he must have had one, too.
Isn't that maybe just too much of a coincidence?
Life's made up of coincidences.
Okay. Pappy. Why couldn't you find Pappy?
Well, he must have wandered off.
And Ivan, what was his name? Dmitri. Did he wander off, too?
It's the only explanation.
Look, I am trying to give you the real explanation. Did you find a blue box?
Sure. It was a broken old computer housing from a space satellite.
Dawson, I am trying to explain to you.
Chappie, I'm trying to explain to you. Leave well enough alone. When it has to do with space and phenomena of that nature, the official reply is always a rather evasive, let well enough alone. Officially, there are nothing but denials when questions of space, UFOs, the Bermuda Triangle, are brought into question. The powers that be seem to ascribe them all to the imaginings of well-meaning but deluded folk, like you and me. I'll be back shortly. Wondering whatever became of Lieutenant Stuart Maitland Chapman and Praskovia Alexandrovna Sorokin, or, if you will, Chappie and Olga. You can understand how difficult it would be for them even to encounter each other again, much less engage in a courtship. This, of course, shows most poignantly that the greatest distances are not in outer space, but right here, between one side of a frontier and the other. If you're a romantic and want to believe they surmounted all the considerable problems and got together, why then, believe it, with my blessing. Our cast included Mason Adams, Mandel Kramer, and Bryna Rayburn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
I'm E.G. Marshall. Mysterious happenings, high adventure, or near tragedies do not only happen to the great, the rich, or those in high places. They can happen to you. And the story I'm about to tell you proves the point. For Eve and Tom Roberts were as honest, hardworking, and upright folks as you're likely to meet. It all happened because they went on a Thanksgiving vacation, which was destined almost to be their last. Our mystery drama, The Deserter, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. and stars John Lithgow and E.V. Jester. It was a beautiful November day, sunny, cloudless. Eve and Tom Roberts and their one-year-old child are heading out and up towards the California Sierras. Their camper is stocked for a week's trip with food for the grown-ups and the baby, that stuff in jars, dried milk, and so on. But just for an emergency, you understand. Because after they've made it over the Carrara Pass, there are plenty of towns along the road where they could buy anything. Eve and Tom and little Johnny, the baby, would never be out of the reach of civilization.
How are we doing?
Okay, I guess, Tom. You mean, how is Johnny doing?
Yes, that's what I mean.
Oh, he's asleep. He's such a good baby, really.
Eve, do you know of any other couples that take their one-year-old on a one-week's trip and think nothing of it?
I'll pin a medal on you if you pin one on me. No, really. He's a very good-natured, healthy baby. Like his daddy.
Thank you.
How fast are we going?
Oh, you mean how slowly? This camper doesn't do more than 30, especially on a climbing grade.
Oh, my ears are beginning to pop. Now, you sure you know the way, Tom?
Like the back of my hand. My dad used to take me up over Mount Hillary, and then we'd camp, find a stream, and go fishing. It was much wilder then.
Oh, it looks awfully wild to me. Deep, too.
Around here, there was nothing but forests and mountains and wild game until the war. Anywhere you pitched camp, as far as the eye could see, nothing but pine trees.
That's all I can see now.
About 50 miles on the other side of Hillary, they turned it into an army camp. Bulldozed an airfield, Quonset huts, everything. A staging area for the West Coast.
What war was that?
My dad's. Right after Pearl Harbor. Starting to come down, isn't it?
That's so fast. Don't you think we ought to pull up somewhere?
Yes, maybe we should. Problem is, the road keeps turning and climbing. There's nowhere to pull off.
Tom, you've got to stop. It's dangerous. A camper is a big, unwieldy thing. You're not made for this. Besides, honey, you can't see a foot ahead of you, even with the windshield wipers.
I'm slowing up. Can't you see that? See if I can get further over to the right edge. Now, there's a big tree growing out of the rocks. We'll be protected under there.
Not under a tree? Are you crazy? If you get struck by lightning, what'll happen to us?
All right, okay. Evie, you don't have to get so het up. The storm will blow over. They always do.
What time is it?
It's a little afternoon. 5 minutes. Why, you getting hungry for some lunch? I'd like to put another 5 miles behind us. The view up here is just tremendous.
Oh, yes, if you could see it. It might as well be midnight. It's so dark out there. Tom, please. I'm scared. Will you stop driving right now?
In the middle of the road?
Yes.
There's not enough room for anyone to get by me. There's the place. Look up there. You see? Where that rock face goes straight up, that ledge hanging way out over the road, it's like a big umbrella. Now, get the camper under there. Just ease her over to the right. Close to the rock wall as I can get. Under the ledge. How's that? I'll turn off the ignition to save the gas.
Tom, I'm afraid. You're sure this is a good place?
That's the trouble with you girls. Born and brought up in the city, you have no idea what's dangerous and what's not. tell you, it's nothing. Just sit quiet. We'll stay here and wait out the storm. Well, they haven't perfected silent thunder yet, but they're working on it.
I don't know that this trip up to the Sierras was such a great way to spend Thanksgiving.
What am I going to do with you? You know it was the only week I could get off from the paper. What did I tell you? Blue sky up there. These mountain cloudbursts blow hard and blow away in no time. Let's say we have our first lunch right here, okay? Picnic in the mountains. Evie, wake up the master of the house. Hey, look at him. Still snoozing away.
Johnny. How would you like a little ride on Mommy's back, huh?
What do you think of that son of mine sleeping through a gale-force storm?
He doesn't like being wakened up.
Oh.
But he loves being hoisted into the carrier and seeing the world from my back. Don't you, darling?
I'm going to jump out and have a look around for a good spot to put on the feed bag.
You do that, Trader Tom. You lead, we follow.
Let's hit this trail. Stop.
What?
Stop. Look down there through the trees. Spectacular. Or have I said that before?
Johnny agrees.
Evie, you look like an Indian mother with her papoose strapped onto her back.
Now, never you mind doing a feature story about our noble ancestors. You just lead the way.
Okay. We won't climb too far because I have to get back to the camper for the food.
That was dumb. Why didn't I bring a basket full with us?
Gee, this trail really zigzags. Watch your feet, Evie. Through here. There's a sort of clearing. Yes, it is. This is a great spot, Evie. We'll eat here.
Oh, my glad we're surrounded by trees. You know, I was really getting nervous on the way up. Sheer rock on one side and sheer drop on the other.
Beautiful, huh? You know, if I'm not mistaken, this is Dad's spot where we pitch our tents. Down there, near the road where we parked, a marvelous stream. Great fishing. That was before they blacktopped it. Okay, you and Johnny sit yourselves on that log, and I'll hie me down to the camper and fetch the provisions.
Tom, what's that noise?
Landslide. It's down behind this log.
Tom, we've got to go back.
No, stay where you are. I'll go. I've got to see where that slide landed. Did it hit the camper? Did it block the road? We'll both be perfectly safe behind that big log.
No, don't leave us. Don't go, Tom.
Let go of me, Evie. I've got to go. Oh, God. What a dumb thing to do. I've got to get myself out from under here. My legs are caught. It was like a slow motion thing. Camper tipping over on me. I couldn't believe it.
Tom? Where are you? Tom?
I'm over here, honey.
Tom? What happened? The camper's on top of you.
I got down here, and because of that rock slide, the camper was kind of teetering on the edge of the road.
Oh, Tom.
I thought it was going to fall down the cliff for sure, so I got some heavy branches. I tried to prop it from falling, and I went around to this side, and everything inside the camper must have shifted, and it tipped over on me.
Are you hurt? Tom, can't you get out?
Oh, don't get excited. You'll have little Johnny all upset. Look at him. He thinks I'm playing a game.
What can I do? Is there some way of lifting this side of the camper?
Samson himself couldn't lift that. You've got to go and get help. It'll be dark in an hour. See if you can get around those stones. Try to find what's left of the road we came up on. Maybe there'll be someone coming down this way. You won't have to walk it all the way back to town.
Tom, you're bleeding.
Yeah.
That's blood, isn't it? Is it on your legs or what?
No, it isn't anything. It'd be hurting me a lot worse if I'd done some real damage. Probably just an abrasion where the wheels came down on me.
I see you like this. Oh, it's wet. It's still bleeding.
You have to get help, honey. It's the only way. But I'll be all right. It isn't painful. Matter of fact, both legs are kind of numb.
I wish I was sure it's the right thing to leave you here.
It's the only thing. Please, Eve, hurry. It's our only hope. You folks in some kind of trouble?
Oh, you scared me.
Hey, that's a cute little baby you got there. Hi, little fella.
Johnny? He's a nice gentleman with the white beard. He looks like Santa Claus, doesn't he? Johnny likes you.
Well, now, mister, I see you got some problems.
Sure have. Think you could give me a hand?
Oh, you'll be needing more than a hand, mister. Ma'am, I advise you to move yourself as far away as you can get, up over by those trees there, just in case a couple more rocks decide to drop in on us. We wouldn't want that baby to get hurt now, would we? See, that's a right handy carry-on. You got him sitting in, strapped right snug on your back. Never seen one like that before. Well, you just sit, both of you, right over there. You can watch us. Is this your husband?
Yes, he is.
How you feeling, mister?
Not too good. Can't move my legs at all. Don't see how you're able to pull the camper off me.
Oh, don't aim to do that. Just pry it up a couple of inches, just enough to free you, mister.
Hope you can. My name's Tom Roberts.
Mine's Chad Walker. Pleased to meet you, I'm sure.
What a way for a nice young couple and their baby to spend Thanksgiving. Stranded miles from home, the road they came on obliterated by falling rocks, their camper crushed, useless, the husband unable to move. I've often wondered if young people today have the resilience of their pioneering great-grandfathers. Could they manage to exist without the material advantages of today? We'll be finding out when I return shortly with Act Two. The night is long, the cold November night, high in the Sierras. Chad Walker has freed the injured Tom, carried him to a sheltered place, built a fire, and by its light slung together a lean-to to protect the couple and their baby. Alone, Walker dug into the wrecked camper, found food and supplies, and fed the strangers. Then he wrapped a blanket about himself and lay down nearby, keeping watch.
Tom?
Yeah.
You can't sleep?
No. You neither?
You know what time it is?
It's hard for me to move with my legs all strapped. If I could just twist my arms so I can see my watch in the moonlight. It's 3 o'clock.
Baby's fast asleep.
And that mountain man, that Chad Walker.
I can hear him snoring somewhere out there.
We were sure lucky he happened to come by.
Oh, we were about due for some good luck.
The way he shoved that sapling over a rock and just pried the camper up inch by inch. There's some man.
And dug out the food for Johnny. Got a fire going. Fed us. He made this lean-to all by himself.
Well, I guess you learned how to survive. Living up here in the mountains.
He's not a young man either.
Hey, you too. There's one thing you got to learn if you're living in the outdoors. Rest while you can, work while it's day. Sleep when it's night.
I'm sorry we woke you. I was just being grateful. The way you made these splints for my legs and got us food and everything.
I'm sorry, too, Mr. Walker. But I hope we won't have to learn much about living in the mountains.
Oh, is that what you're hoping?
I hope tomorrow you'll be able to show me the best way to get to town so I can get an ambulance or something for Tom.
I wouldn't count on that.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. I'm not showing anyone the way out of here.
Well, but I'd be lost without a guide. I have to get help. Tom can't walk with both his feet injured. I don't know the way by myself.
I agree with you, ma'am. You got a problem. Tell you what, I'll help you live. You and the baby and your husband. You can hang out here. Wouldn't bother me none. These mountains are my home. I don't aim to leave them. For no one, and for no reason.
Tom, wake up. Wake up. Chad has brought everything up from the camper. Everything. It's all piled outside.
What? No. My legs. It still hurts like blazes.
Did you hear what I said, Tom? Why did he do that?
Good morning, folks.
Oh, morning.
Want to rustle up some chow now? How are your legs, Mr. Roberts?
What's the idea of taking all our stuff out of the camper?
Oh, you may be needing it.
Are you saying when the road's cleared we can't drive it back down the mountain?
Not unless you know how to forge a new front axle and find 4 brand new tires and dig the camper shebang out of the side of the mountain. You ain't going anywhere in that thing. So I brought up what you could use, what you could eat.
Well, how long are we going to stay here?
You ain't got much choice, Mr. Roberts. I'm starting a fire. I'll tell you when it starts.
Chad, I'll come help you as soon as I fed the baby. Johnny, wake up, baby. I've got some good breakfast here for you.
Will you stop talking about food, Eve? Somebody's got to do something about my legs. I've got to have a doctor.
It's a beautiful fire.
You just have to know how, ma'am.
Well, where'd you get the water?
From the same stream I got for coffee last night. This morning, since the rain yesterday, it was more like a waterfall.
What's going on? Where's the food?
It'll be ready soon, Tom. Chad's going to fry some eggs.
Well, get a move on, will you?
Chad, I apologize for my husband. He's not used to being helpless and unable to do anything about it.
Oh, I know. Sometimes bad luck gets to you. It's hard to have your hands tied, not be able to fight back against bad luck. Okay, 3 fried eggs coming up.
You know, Chad, if Tom wasn't injured, I'd really be enjoying myself.
Mrs. Roberts.
Call me Eve. I'm calling you Chad. And call Tom.
Sunny side up or once over lightly?
Sunny side up. For both Tom and me.
Mrs. Roberts.
Eve, you will call me that, won't you?
Done.
You mean you will?
I mean the eggs are done.
Chad, what's going to happen to us?
Right now?
Now and tomorrow and the next day.
I don't mind taking care of all of you. I don't live too far away. I go around every other day to see if my traps have caught anything. That's how I ran into you people.
You really live out here on this mountain?
For a long, long time.
In the open?
Nope.
Oh, in a house?
Nope. In a cave.
While you two are discussing accommodations, would it be out of order if I reminded you that sleeping in that little crib over there is a 1-year-old child?
Chad, I never thanked you for making that darling crib out of all those twigs. It's woven like a basket.
If we remain here longer than 1 week, the food we brought along for my son will run out. And then what are we going to do?
I never thought of that.
I can't walk. Eve ought to be taking care of her baby. That leaves only you, Chad. You see what I'm getting at?
Yes?
And why the heck don't you show Eve the best trail to get out of here so she can bring help and get us off this miserable mountain?
I'll think about it.
I don't understand you. What have you got against us? What have we done to you? You're keeping us prisoners.
Tom, I'll go back down to where the camper is. If I can get past all those rocks, maybe I can find the road we drove up on, and I'll just follow that all the way down. I'll get help.
You won't get far, Eve.
I won't? Why?
There's no road anymore. Years ago, a bulldozer chewed up the mountainside, and that's how the road was built. And only a bulldozer can get through there now. I went down this morning. Half the cliff fell on the road, and that road's buried for miles.
That man's crazy. I can't think of a rational reason why he's keeping us here. Very strange.
Tom, he made this great lean-to for us, made a doorway, covered it with his own tarpaulin, made a crib for Johnny. He brings us food, keeps a fire going. Now, what more do you want?
I want out. That's what I want. I've got to get my legs looked at by a doctor. If anyone can show us the way out, he can. Why won't he?
Well, I think he's afraid to.
Why? Afraid of what?
He didn't tell me. I just got a feeling.
Hey, Chad, come on in. Just flip the tarp back. It keeps dropping down. We were just talking about you.
Let me give you a hand, Mr. Roberts. On your feet.
Me? On my feet?
Yep. You and I are going to take a little walk.
Oh, but I can't. I can't with my legs
I'm going to
bound up.
Here. There you go. That's right. Lean on your wife now.
That's very good, Tom.
I'm untying the splint around your sprained leg. May hurt a little bit. I want you to start walking. It's good for the circulation. There you go. That splint's out of the way. Grab hold of my arm.
Chad, believe me, I appreciate this, but I don't know if I'm up to walking, even trying to.
A minute ago, you were yelling your head off to get down the mountain. What is this?
I'll tell you plain, Mr. Roberts, if you don't start moving those feet, you're going to lie there and rot there. No one's going to carry you down the mountain. All right, let's can the chatter and move. Hello, Eve. You're out early this morning? How's the patient?
I don't know, Chad. I felt his forehead. It's awfully warm.
How was his appetite?
He doesn't want anything.
How's my friend Johnny?
Oh, he's had his breakfast. I gave him some pine cones to play with. What are you doing?
Gathering up all the twigs the wind dropped here for us. You can give me a hand if you would.
Oh, sure.
Twigs, brush, anything that would make good tinder. I want to stack a part of it by your lean-to.
Oh.
Weather, Sonny. It'd be wise if you kept the fire going all night. If it goes out, you'll need the small stuff to get it started again.
Oh, we've got lots of wood.
Some of it may be wet. Then I got a big piece of blubber in this knapsack here. Yeah, that'll flame for a lot of hours. Smokes a lot, but it makes good heat. Now drain the oil from your camper and put it in this can. You can have that.
It was real cold early this morning, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't like that wind either. If I read it right, it means trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Show you something. See this pocket aneroid barometer? Had it for years, never without it. It's my fortune teller.
Oh? What does it tell you?
Since yesterday, it's been falling fast. And this wind, east to north. Temperature's dropping. We could get one heck of a heavy rain. Or snow.
Snow? The day after Thanksgiving?
Oh, you get snow up here any time. Yeah. I'd say we'll be hit with one fat storm in less than 24 hours.
What is it, Tom?
Will you come here? Where are you?
I'll be there in a minute.
On your way, Eve. Take that whole bunch of twigs and tie it up.
Chad, I know what you're thinking, but it's not Tom's fault. He's always made the decisions, and there he lies, helpless. Can't move by himself. He has to depend on me for everything. But, Chad, why won't you show us how to get out of here?
Because I won't, that's all.
But what's going to happen? The baby's food will run out in one day. If I'm careful, 2 days.
I don't know what'll happen. I haven't made up my mind yet.
Eve, where were you?
Eve was with me, mister. We were picking up sticks so as to have some kindling handy for night fire.
Do you think we're going to spend the winter here? Tell me, when is someone getting us some help?
Well, there's no way to ring up for help around here. Phone company must have forgot to put a phone in.
That's very amusing. Would you please wrap that coat around my legs, Chad?
Sure will.
Chad, look out!
Oh, my leg! Oh.
Tom, what were you trying to do with that iron?
My leg!
All right, give me that. Now, give me Where'd you get the tire iron, Tom?
What in the world's come over you, Tom? Were you trying to kill Chad?
I've been waiting for that moment. If you hadn't warned him, I would have smashed him right in the head. Oh, instead I hit myself.
Eve didn't warn me. When you live in these woods as long as I have, you got your sixth sense working for you all the time. I knew the moment I bent over your legs with that coat that you were up to something.
Either you're going to help us get out of this mess or you're not. If you're not, just get yourself out of here. I don't want to see your face.
You're making a big mistake, Tom.
Of course he is, Chad. He doesn't know what he's saying.
I don't need you either, Eve. I see what you're up to, cozying up with this mountaineer with your Chad this and your Chad that.
Tom, I can't talk to you when you're like this. Supposing you had hit him with that tire iron, cracked his skull, then where would we be?
Where are we now? Yes. And Johnny, my son, where is he? You better get smart, Eve, or we're going to end up 3 bodies. 2 adults and 1 baby that someone will find in the Sierras next spring.
From a man sorely tried by fate, but unable to meet it bravely. A man's character is the reality of himself. His reputation is the opinion of others. One is the substance, the other the shadow. Has Tom Roberts enough substance to make it alive? Wait and see when I return to you shortly with Act 3. Those of our mysterious drama? A young couple, Tom and Eve Roberts, and their 1-year-old child, are stranded up in the California Sierras in cold November. They are rescued by Chad Walker, a mountaineer who does everything he can for them to help them survive, but refuses to lead them back to civilization.
Why? I keep asking myself.
I don't understand it either. In some ways, he's so helpful and kind.
Oh, listen, Eve. We can't let this go on. I've been walking on 1 foot, the sprained one. But I'll never make it all the way down. I know that. So listen. You know that blubber he left with us for a night fire?
Yes?
I remember my dad telling me that makes a hot fire and smokes like crazy. You get it?
Yes, I do. Of course I do.
Where did Chad say he was going?
He didn't say where. He said he was going hunting and to check his traps, you know.
What time did he leave?
Oh, it was about 5 when he brought over the berries and the roast bird and the water.
Great. He must be miles away by now. Eve, get that piece of blubber. It's hanging in the tree. I'll poke up the fire and you dump it in. With any luck, it ought to send up a column of smoke that'll be seen for miles. Maybe somebody will get the message and come and find us.
It's been burning for an hour now. Do you suppose anyone saw it?
Who knows? It was getting so hot, I was afraid we'd start a forest fire.
Hey, what do you two think you're doing?
Hi, Chad. What's up?
This fire in broad daylight?
I got a little chilly, so we threw on that hunk of blubber you gave us.
I'm going up to my cave, get me a spade. A couple of shovelfuls of earth ought to take care of this.
You're not going to put it out, are you?
You're darn right I am. I know what you're up to. You're signaling. But it won't do you darn bit of good.
Chad, what is the point in keeping us here? How long can Johnny live on berries?
I'm trying to be reasonable, Chad. I realize you must have a pretty good reason for not wanting to show your face in these towns. But that's none of my business. But you know and I know that sky doesn't mean fair weather. Maybe rain, probably snow. Eve and Johnny and I certainly can't make it back in the snow. You want that on your conscience? If we get back safely, I swear to you we won't tell a soul you're up here. We never saw you. That's a promise.
I'm getting my spade and kill that smoke.
Chad, you haven't heard a word Tom said.
What's that up there? What is it?
Well, that's only a...
Shut up, Eve. What's what, Chad? From the sky. That noise. Don't you hear it? She hears it. The baby hears it.
You're off your rocker. There's no noise. Johnny's crying because he's hungry or wet or something.
Oh, my Lord. They come to get me.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chad. I don't hear anything.
I can see it now. There they are up there. It's a chopper. An army chopper. I'm not going to make it. They've been looking for me all this time. I've got to go and hide. I've got to hide.
Well, that beats all.
Oh, I wish I'd had the presence of mind to go climb a tree and wave or something.
They saw the smoke. They'll be back.
I know where Chad's cave is. I want to go and talk to him. Maybe there's something we can do for him. Maybe this time he'll break down and help us.
Whatever you do, don't let on I work for paper. It might scare him off. Evie, is that you?
Yes, Tom. We're back.
You've been gone a long time. Did you persuade him?
Yes. Yes, you did, Tom.
Chad said he had something he wanted to tell us both.
Sure.
Well, I feel I can trust you folks. Let me sit here by the fire. I talk better sitting. You see, I was born and brought up in a place you probably never heard of, in Arkansas. Never wore shoes, didn't go to school much. Learned everything from my grandpappy. How to trap animals, how to make a trail, hunt, shoot, fish. It was 1943, and my ma, she cooked me up my favorite meal.
They ain't gonna feed you so good in the army, Chad, so mind you eat good. You're gonna need all your strength to fight that Hitler and that Tojo.
Ma, I ain't gonna eat them to death. I don't know what they're gonna have me doing.
Well, I hope that Uncle Sam knows he found himself the best shot in Arkansas. You draw a bead on any of them Nazis, Chad, and they'll be dead Nazis.
Oh, Ma, I'm worried enough for both of us. So please, will you just let me enjoy my food without reminding me in a couple of hours I've got to go away and kill people?
If only your pa was alive. He'd be proud of you, Chad.
Well, next thing I know, I was at Bakersfield learning how to be a soldier. Learning how to make my bed with hospital corners was pretty easy. Keeping and cleaning a rifle was a cinch. The hardest thing was wearing those big leather shoes. Well, I was standing by my cot one night talking with my buddy, Bill Finley, when the sergeant come in.
Walker!
Yes, sir. Sergeant McKenzie, sir.
At ease.
Sir?
Walker, I've been noticing you're pretty accurate with a rifle.
Yes, sir.
In fact, it's come to the colonel's attention.
Sir?
He'd like to send you over to the air base. Put you through their training. See if they can make a bombardier out of you.
Sir?
Bombardier. Air Force. Good pay. You like that?
Yes, sir.
Well, so would we.
I was pretty proud of myself, although I knew it was all my grandpapa's teaching. Well, that night my buddy, Bill Finley, and I tied one on that would make a lush blush. We got back to camp pretty late, but we had passes, so that was all right. I walked on ahead, singing away, and Bill was right behind me. Hey, Bill, look out!
Walker?
Sir?
We couldn't do nothing for Finley.
Oh, sir.
He was so drunk, didn't know where he was going last night. Walked right into a Jeep, chewing along at 40 miles an hour. Thought I'd tell you, seeing as how you knew him pretty well. If you like, I could give you a pass to go to his home and tell his folks. Will you do that, Walker?
Speak up. Hello.
Hello, Ma. It's Chad.
Hello, Chad. How are you?
Ma, will you say something for me?
Will I say what, son?
Will you say you love me? Will you do that?
Of course I love you, son. What's the matter?
Ma, it may be a very long time before you hear from me again.
You be all right, Chad?
But that's what I was going to say. I'll be all right. Tom, Eve, that was 35 years ago. I haven't been home since. I went AWOL. I took the pass that got me out of camp, but I never went to see Bill's folks. I felt so bad about it. If we hadn't been celebrating my promotion, Bill might be alive today. I ran, and I kept on going, and finally I headed up here to the Sierras. And this is where I've been living ever since.
For 35 years. Hard to believe.
I talked to no one, saw no one, lived by myself.
But why, Chad? After all this time, what would they do to you?
Shoot me for deserting?
35 years? That was before Evie and I were even born.
Tom, it's snowing. Morning, Tom. I'll pull the tops back so you can have a look.
Look at that snow. Must be a foot deep.
Johnny, Mommy's here. Come on.
I could kill that Chad Walker. That lousy deserted. Now he's deserted us.
What are we going to do, Tom? In my wildest nightmare, I never thought we'd end up like this.
To be caught in a snowstorm with a madman.
Say, pull that top down. You'll have snow putting out your fire. How you feeling, folks? Hi, Johnny. I thought I heard you crying outside, Johnny. That's better. Look at him smile, will you?
Because he doesn't know any better. He doesn't know who's his friend and who isn't.
Is it going to stop snowing?
No. We're getting out of here.
You really mean that?
How? Am I riding piggyback on your manly shoulders?
Oh, sort of. I built you a litter with skis at one end. We'll strap you in, and I'll guide you down the mountain. Eva got some heavy Mackinaws, a couple of pair of socks you can wear my boots with. I got food for the four of us all packed. So, we'll be getting started. Hold it, everyone. I think that's the highway right in front of us. Tom, I'm setting your letter down.
Did you say a highway? How can you see anything through this blizzard?
Eve, you all right?
After 18 hours coming down in all this snow, I'm surprised at myself.
How's Johnny?
Oh, he's warm, snuggling, sleeping. He loves being a papoose.
You weren't too heavy?
Oh, I see two headlights moving toward us.
Yeah, I'll flag him down.
Headlights. Civilization, I can't believe it.
It's a snowplow. Hey, you! I've got some people here. An injured man, a woman, and a baby. I need a lift back to town.
Tom, may we come in?
Eve, come in, sure. Chad, how are you, old boy?
Oh, pretty mystified, Tom.
Chad doesn't know how to figure. The whole town thinks he's a hero.
Oh, not only that, it's the Army. The leg's holding up, Tom?
Oh, the doc says those splints you fixed made all the difference. He wants me out of here in a week. They must be short on wheelchairs.
You know what they did for me?
They didn't shoot you, did they?
Well, they're going to give me a hardship discharge under honorable circumstances. That means no back pay for 35 years. But it also means no black mark on my record. Guess I found out I didn't mean to desert. Just one thing happened after another.
You more than made up for it, Chad, by taking care of Johnny and Tom and me.
Well, how is my little pal? You know, I kind of miss him.
Well, come and visit us. Johnny likes being home again. But what he likes best is that crib you made for him out of twigs.
You know, I'm going to tell you something, Eve. That's the first crib I ever made.
It isn't often that a man can come down a mountain and land on his feet, but it seems that's what happened to Chad Walker, the deserter. Chad and Tom and Eve and even little Johnny all turned out better for the experience. Maybe just to keep going is the secret of life. And that's why I thought this tale belonged on the Mystery Theater. I'll be back shortly. I want to take back what I said earlier about character. Maybe it isn't what you are, but what other people think you are. Maybe you can change and become who you'd like to be. My feeling is that character is built out of circumstances. From exactly the same materials, one man builds a shack while another builds a palace. Our cast included John Lithgow, Evie Juster, and Ralph Bell. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It was Oscar Wilde who wrote, in a surprisingly gentle and almost naive tone, "Death must be so beautiful, to lie and listen to silence, to have no yesterday and no tomorrow, to forget time, to forgive life, to stay at peace. The trouble is, not all the dead will stay quietly asleep. That's why we have ghost stories." mystery drama, The Ghostly Private Eye, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Larry Haynes. Whenever the argument about the oldest of professions arises, along with the prostitute, the actor, the moneylender, and others, certainly we must include that of the private eye. Sometimes honorable beyond belief, as in the case of Cain and Abel when Jehovah himself solved the murder. Many more times, not the most prized member of society, still a figure to be reckoned with. Of all the modern ones, no one is more special than the parapsychologist, the man who deals in the explanation of that vast middle world of clairvoyance, extrasensory perception, and psychic phenomena. The explainer of the inexplicable, such a man as the singular Mr. Flaxman Lowe.
Hello?
Mr. Flaxman Lowe?
Yes, the same.
This is George Blackburton. You know, we've seen each other casually at the club.
Oh, yes, of course, Sir George.
I feel like the devil bothering you like this, but you were pointed out to me as someone who, well, was more or less an expert in the occult and supernatural.
Well, I have made a good deal of investigation, yes, but,
I'm in desperate need of help. Could you come right down to my place in Surrey? We have something that even my wife can't cope with.
Something?
Perhaps it's an old curse. I don't know, but there is a thing that is trying to crowd us out of the house that you can actually taste and smell. Disgusting and terrifying. I need help.
Well, I don't know about immediately. I'm expecting a guest from France whom I must pick up shortly.
By all means, bring him with you. Let him be our guest, too, for the weekend. If you don't help us, I'm afraid I'll go stark, staring mad.
Oh, very well. I think it might be arranged.
Monsieur Lowe, I recognize you from your photograph.
Oh, my dear boy, you must be Professor Jean Thierry.
I am.
Well, you look young enough to be my son, and with such a formidable academic background.
As I come to meet you, I am a child at the feet of the master.
Oh, now you make me feel like the all-wise spirit.
Well, are you not the king of ghost killers, the master of the spirit world?
Oh, scarcely. I'm a child in the wilderness of the afterworld. And, at the moment, an embarrassed host.
Oh, why?
Well, what would you say if instead of taking you home to my comfortable fire, as I'd planned to, I whisked you off instead into the depths of Kent for a weekend at a haunted house far beyond your belief and which even stretches mine?
What would I say? What am I here for?
Well, so we stay right here in the station and catch the next train for Yand Manor House.
We had corresponded for years, the Dr. Flaxman and I, and the quality of his mind was such that I had been most eager to meet him, to argue vis-à-vis our contrasting belief on the matter of life after death. So what matter that our first conversation was on a train headed for this house with a strange name, Yand Manor House. This house that you have been asked to investigate, it has a ghost?
Oh, most definitely, yes.
Is it an especially convincing ghost?
Well, I think you'll find that it is.
Then you are promising me an exceptional adventure.
One not without a great deal of danger.
Well, I can't judge that, though, without trying, can I?
Well, that's the nature of contact with the world beyond.
But first you must prove it to me. I simply do not believe in ghosts, or spirit manifestation, occult phenomena, whatever is the rubbish bin into which most people throw any belief they cannot understand.
Well, this rubbish heap is what I spend my life investigating.
Chacun a son goût.
Well, to each his own. And yet, are we all so sure and secure about what we think we know? I realize that you're aware I've had some considerable success searching through the trash that most people discount.
Well, what can I answer? That I rebel against the whole idea? After all, I have no experience in these matters, except vicariously through studying and reading.
Very well.
And now you're about to have some first-hand direct experience, which I hope you will not come to regret.
We went straight to Yand Manor House, certainly on my part totally unaware of the terror that was to face us, and of a gaping world of swirling doubt, bottomless, and as insecure as that dreadful dream of falling from incalculable heights to impossible depths, a dream beyond belief that was to haunt me the rest of my days. We were met at the train by Sir George and quickly transferred to a large and luxurious landau with a magnificent pair of horses. I had been prepared for something quite magnificent when we approached Yand Manor House, but actually it was not so impressive compared to the property that surrounded it. A square brick house, notable only for a strangely out-of-character building at the end of the garden that was unmistakably a mausoleum. But our hosts I found quite charming.
Your rooms are comfortable, I hope, Mr. Lowe, Professor Thierry?
Oh, I find mine even better than that. Cozy.
Oh, yes, mine too. I feel quite at home.
And you need have no worries. I've swept them myself.
What Cynthia means is that she has, not literally swept them for dust, but for any sign or evidence of supernatural occupation or presence.
I assure you they're quite clean. In fact, I've combed the whole house, and there's not a jot of evidence that any spirit forces or spectral emanations exist. Save for, of course, the den. I'm a psychic, too, you know, Mr. Lowe.
Oh, well, you flatter me, Lady Blackburton. I don't consider myself one, only an investigator of psychic phenomena.
You do not believe in the spirit world?
Ah, that's a different matter.
I think you will find, madame, that he is a true believer. I am the fly in the ointment.
Well, monsieur, before you leave Yand House, I can promise we will have made a true believer of you.
Well, you sound almost as though you enjoyed this ghost, which so concerns your husband.
Oh, no. No, this is something malignant, destructive. It must be exorcised. I tried to reach it through spiritualism, but without success. I only hope that with your help, perhaps we can.
May I ask when we're to see the room?
We're waiting only for my nephew, who'll be joining us for dinner.
We will be 5, the Pentateuch, the perfect number for a seance. One reason why we were delighted when you asked if you could bring a guest, Dr. Lowe.
I only hope, madame, that I will not be a limiting factor.
We ask only for your cooperation. I feel quite sure we'll end up by winning your belief.
Ah, that'll be Charles now. Don't you think, my dear, it might be a good idea for us all to go straight into dinner?
I think perhaps it would. Gentlemen, will you join me?
There had been a curious little family byplay between Sir George and his wife, which was soon explained to me after I met Charles Volney. He was a large, heavy young man with an athletic build. I can't say I found him an attractive personality, but what was most noticeable about him was that he was already on his way to another evening, which could only lead to a hangover in the morning.
And so, Aunt Cynthia, we're to have another table-tapping session?
Charles, I won't have you talk to your aunt that way.
Well, good Lord, Uncle George, has she really got you believing in all this twaddle?
The strange things that happen in that room can't be taken lightly.
He doesn't really take them lightly at all, George. The bravado is just to cover up his own fear.
Rubbish, Auntie. Some wind blowing down the chimney, rustling the ivy and swinging something loose against a window, or the creaks and groans of this drafty old house. Nonsense. Are you seriously interested in all this balderdash, Dr. Lowe?
Yes. After all, I have made it my life work.
Yes, of course, but to expose frauds and to show up fakers.
In part, yes, that is a byproduct.
Now, you're not going to tell me you actually believe in bits of ectoplasm bumbling about, droning and clanking chains.
May I quote you from Hamlet? There are more things under heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamed of.
Oh, Lord, I'm in a nest of nuts.
No, not quite. You have another skeptic at the table.
Ah,
Professor Thierry, huh?
Yes, you see, we're a good balance. 2 for, 2 against, and Sir George somewhere in the middle.
Well, I'm not so sure anymore, Flaxman. Not after the last experience. The one that sent me scurrying to you for help.
My information about the room, we're about to, what's the best word? Shall we settle for invade? Is still sketchy.
Naturally, Dr. No. It has to be all the things you can't question, only interpret. The wind blowing, a shutter clacking. You know, it's so easy if you can't see anything face to face.
Yes, sir, look, if you'll excuse me, Charles, I think there have been other manifestations. Am I wrong?
Far from it. Hearing and seeing are not the only senses. One can actually feel the presence.
Oh, it's all in the mind.
It's a lot more than that, damn it. I tell you, one can smell it.
Smell it?
The fetid odor of death, the grave and decay. It's not only smell, but taste. If it runs true to form, after a certain hour, none of us will be able to remain in the room.
Why?
Because, my dear nephew, we shall be crowded out.
But why would this presence, or whatever it is, want to, your strange phrase, crowd anyone out?
It's an experience one can't describe, that one has to live, Professor Thierry. As if, somewhere in one's daily life, one closed one's eyes for a second and suddenly realized he was standing at the verge of a gaping hole that plunged into such terrifying darkness and eternal damnation that a bile of terror rises in the throat and threatens to suffocate you.
There's an enemy in that room at such times who presses against you so massively that you feel as if you're being trampled under a multitude, helpless against a torrent. A stifling, a force that you must move from or be smothered to death. Oh, forgive me. This is not exactly after dinner conversation, but it is a reality in George's and my life that we must face or run from if we can. We've decided to face it. Will you chance it with us?
We have gotten ourselves involved in something this time around, haven't we? I don't know where each of you stands on the power of the spirit world, extension after death, or belief in ghosts. But I do hope you'll stay to do a little more research with me and Mr. Lowe on the nature of it, the possibility of it, and exactly what effects it can have on us. I shall return shortly with Act 2. People sit in the shadow of the great carved chimney piece which rises above the mantel to the high ceiling. About a dark table of fumed oak, they hold hands. 4 of them watch Cynthia go into trance and wait for the manifestations from beyond. The room is dark and brooding enough to raise Satan himself. The lamps smoke and cloud the atmosphere, as if the air pressure is heavy beyond nature. But nothing happens.
Whoever you are, wherever you are, we are trying to reach you. Can you not answer? Answer. No. Not tonight. Tonight I can't do it, George. There are forces against me. I don't know what it is. Break the circle. Bring up the lights.
I will, Cynthia, my dear. And, rest. Relax. Cynthia, you extend yourself too much.
I'm all right, George, dear. But I must rest now. Would you excuse me?
Well, we may not have raised any wandering spirits inside, but we seem to have created some outside.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'd best see Cynthia up to bed.
Please give my apologies to our guests.
Hush, Cynthia. don't worry about
I
it.
worry about what I must. Did you ride over, Charles?
Oh, yes, honey.
I don't want you to go back in the storm like this. You must stay. Any one of the rooms in the West Wing, they're all made up.
Now, don't you worry about me.
But I do.
Very well, Auntie. I promise.
Come along, Cynthia. Charles, since I'll not be down again tonight, will you see to our guest needs?
I also promise to be an excellent host, Uncle George. Good night.
Good night, Lady Blackbird and Sir George.
Bon nuit.
Good enough.
Well, gentlemen, what should it be? Whiskey, gin, brandy?
No. For me, nothing. It was a long journey from Paris, and this afternoon's trip has finished the job. I am exhausted.
No, I don't think I want any either. Why don't we all just go up to bed, huh?
Ah, yes, bed, sleep. Those I welcome. But, I'm not going upstairs.
Well, you're not going to ride home in weather like this.
No, Mr. Lowe. I'm going to spend the night, right here.
You mean in this room?
That's right. Either I will sleep the sleep of the unrighteous, or if I'm wrong and my aunt's right, I'll have some company. Now, I mean to put an end to all this nonsense about ghosts and ghouls.
Then I shall sit up with you.
Oh, perish the thought, Mr. Lowe. With your reputation, I'm sure any self-respecting member of the other world would give you a wide berth. Well, are you still sure you won't join me in a brandy? Very well.
Mr. Volney, may I ask you to be serious for a moment?
You may ask me.
I don't think you should take your aunt's warning lightly. Even though there's been no physical evidence tonight, apparently some malignant and dangerous force considers this room its province.
Then if it does, I intend to disabuse it of the idea. More than that, I'd want it off my turf. You see, this house will be mine one day, very soon, if my aunt and uncle decide to return to traveling. And I want it, whoever or whatever it might be, and mark you, I don't believe it exists. I want it to know that when I take over, there'll only be room for one of us.
And no amount of discussion would persuade this headstrong young man to change his mind. Personally, I couldn't help agreeing with his point of view. The idea of anything supernatural daring to intrude in this temple of the normal and the everyday seemed ludicrous. So, Flaxman and I went upstairs.
John,
yes.
I am concerned.
About me?
Actually, I must admit my concern was more for that young man downstairs.
I should not worry about him. One more drink and the wine will put him straight to sleep.
Well, I'm not worried about anything that may threaten him in this world. I left my practical French friend and went to my own room. The storm was still whistling and moaning about Yand Manor House, but it was a perfectly natural phenomenon, and there was certainly no cause for alarm. I must have been sleeping lightly, for a grandfather clock striking the 3/4 hour somewhere in the house woke me up. I glanced at my watch and saw that it was 1:15 to midnight. I shrugged into my robe and slippers and stole downstairs. The house was silent, save for the moan of the wind and the steady drum of the rain outside. The door to the den was closed, and I opened it, filled with a nameless apprehension. I could have saved myself my uneasiness. Stretched out comfortably on the couch, a still unemptied glass in his hand, lay Charles Volney, snoring contentedly and looking to my middle-aged envy, the picture of health in spite of all his drinking. I removed the glass and set it aside. For a moment I considered getting him out of there, but he was so soundly in his cups and such a heavy young man, the effort was beyond me. Besides, I was getting cold. So I stoked up the fire and left him, to my eternal regret, as it turned out.
Dr. Lowe. Dr. Lowe.
Yes, just a moment. Be right there. Oh, come in. The door is open.
I'm sorry to disturb you so early in the morning.
No, it's quite all right. What time is it?
The sun isn't even up, I'm afraid. 5:30. But something dreadful's occurred. Oh, forgive my almost whispering, but I don't want Cynthia to know yet.
All right, what is it?
It's Charles,
Hello, forgive me. I thought I heard an urgent knocking. Do I intrude?
Quite all right, Professor. Everyone must know sooner or later. My nephew Charles is dead.
Oh, quel mauvais fortune.
How? That's the terrifying thing. I want you to come and see for yourself and answer me that question.
I followed Dr. Lowe and Sir George downstairs to that terrible room. Except that the fire had burned out, it looked much as it did when we all had left the night before. Except for Charles Volney. If I can refer to the caricature of him that we saw. He was braced in the corner between the window recess and where the chimney jutted out, as if he had tried to escape and been glued there by some giant force that literally crushed him. His face was suffused with blood, his eyes starting from his head. He was quite dead. He must have been dead for several hours.
What do you think, Dr. Lowe? Frightened to death?
No, more than that. He was smothered, asphyxiated. I don't quite know how to describe it. Pressed to death almost.
Yes, once during the war I had a friend in a building that was bombed. He was not injured directly. Only the force of the blast within a confined space drove him against the wall and somehow flattened him. He was spread wide.
Good Lord. It's not natural.
No, my friend Sir George, it is, I'm afraid, supernatural. Yes, he should have listened to your wife, and I should have listened to my own misgivings.
Alas, I feel at fault there.
No, Jean. I came down last night again, just before midnight. He'd passed out on the couch, and I couldn't move him.
It's no one's fault but mine. I should never have come back to this accursed house. And I'll call Mr. Bunbury. He's our local superintendent of police.
So, I'll save you for the last, Mr. Lowe, knowing your reputation and all.
Well, I don't know whether that's a plus or a minus.
Oh, now, sir, plus, of course. And not that I understand some of your investigations, but you stand very high at Scotland Yard, very high.
Thank you.
Now, I've checked out the servants, and they can all alibi each other for one reason or another. On the other hand, I can't seriously imagine a suspect among all of you in the main house here, even admitting that Sir George, and particularly his lady, are a bit of a rum-go, both of them. Oh, but particularly her.
Are you referring to her belief in spiritualism, Superintendent?
That'd be it, sir. And then, a couple of things Sir George told me.
Oh, may I ask what?
Oh, my intention is to tell you. That's why I brought it up. First off, he said he came down here by candlelight and found the deceased.
Mm-hmm.
But before he did, passing the mantelpiece, the candle went out, just as something like, well, in his own words, something spectral brushed across my cheek, and I saw in front of my face 2 barred eyes looking at me.
Barred eyes. Now, what does that mean?
Oh, that's exactly what I asked, sir, and he replied, eyes that looked at me as though through the bars of a cage. And then I was conscious of a strange flat taste in my mouth and the odor of damp and decay. And I lit the candle and saw poor Charles. Now, what do you make of that, sir?
Well, you've seen the corpse. What do you make of it, Superintendent?
Why don't you? That's why I'm asking you.
You don't believe in ghosts, I take it.
Well, I haven't. I know you've been in on many investigations, however, where it seemed to be something like that, only, wasn't.
Well, can you think of any other explanation for this death?
Meaning that you think it was something, supernatural?
Well, I don't see any other explanation for the moment.
Oh, I wouldn't think that would quite satisfy my superiors. I mean, it's quite clear the chap couldn't have killed himself, you see. So someone else has to be guilty. And I hope for everyone's sake we can find out just who.
It was sheer inadvertence that I happened to be in the solarium right off the porch where this interview took place. Or was it? Because as soon as it was over and the sergeant had left, Flaxman came out to join me.
John, you heard that?
Yes, I am beginning to wonder if I was meant to.
Wasn't quite deliberate on my part, but since I knew you were here, I thought you might just as well because of tonight.
Tonight? What is tonight?
I don't know how much it'll help with the police, but it might lead to ultimate proof for me to win an argument with you that has stretched out over many years of correspondence.
I am still in the dark.
Well, as I or we may very well find ourselves tonight.
Where?
In the room where Charles died. I intend to spend a night there as he did. Do you want to share my vigil against the total powers of darkness?
And as Professor Thierry regards his brilliant but strange friend and intellectual enemy, remembering the horrible death he has seen one man suffer, but pondering the challenge of ultimate proof on a basic principle, I must leave them, and you, till I return with Act 3. It has been a long and difficult day at Yand Manor House. The comings and goings, police, photographers, inevitably the newspapers. Finally, the undertaker and the removal of what is left of Charles Volney's terrestrial presence. Sir George and his wife have naturally been totally involved in this, and it is not until evening that their guests, who have tactfully tried to stay out from underfoot, have been able to exchange more than a few words with either of them. Now, Mrs. Blackburton has at last been able to find a moment alone with Flaxman Lowe, walking in the garden.
It's all my fault, you see.
No, I don't see.
I was the one who talked George into coming back to Yand Manor after all these years.
Well, Lady Blackburton has a bench right here. Would you like to sit down?
Oh, beside the mausoleum? Why not? It's strangely appropriate.
Why? What is this building?
Well, that's part of it all. Yand Manor has been in George's family since a sort of granduncle willed it to his grandfather, with a specific reservation.
And that was?
That in perpetuity, till the last of the Blackburton heirs, Yand House must remain in the family's hands, and that if the family didn't occupy it, it couldn't be rented.
Well, now, I doubt if that would hold up in any legal court.
Possibly not, but beyond that, there was the curse.
The curse?
That anyone who broke the promise or the letter of it would die a horrible death.
Oh, I see. And, Sir George believed this?
George is such a decent man, Dr. Lowe. It wouldn't have had to go that far. He would have just lived up to a family promise as his father and he had in their own way and kept Yand House without living in it. But you see, I was the one who forced the issue.
You decided that as long as you were back in England, it was silly not to live in a house you already owned.
Yes. Plus, by now, my dedication to spiritualism, my new venture into the occult.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm the author and the instrument of this tragedy. I feel as if I'd actually murdered my nephew, Charles.
Now, Lady Blackburton, I don't understand that.
Because having forced George to return here against his will, he'd rebelled. He didn't like all these supernatural manifestations. And it was only at my insistence, at my plea, that he brought you down here. If they couldn't be stopped or explained, he determined to sell the property and destroy this mausoleum as soon as it was legally possible.
And, may I ask who rests here?
That uncle of George's grandfather who started this whole thing.
His body is actually in that tomb?
Yes. Locked in a strange lead casket.
A lead casket?
This uncle was a strange man with an inordinate fear of death. It's said that he predicted his own death and arranged to have a doctor in attendance. And he died very suddenly and unexpectedly.
I see. Lady Blackburton, you're asking for my help, aren't you?
I had no right to, but yes. I feel that my hobbies have inadvertently led my husband and his family into a terrible peril. The only one I know who might save them is you.
I see. Then may I have your husband's and your permission to spend tonight in the den as your nephew did last night?
I don't want to risk your life.
Well, I won't deny it may be risk, but first of all, I know what I'm doing, which your nephew did not. And second, I shall not be alone.
And so it was we came to that fateful night. My friend Flaxman Lowe and I entered that fearful room, closed the door behind us, and settled down to challenge whatever malevolent spirit he thought still occupied it. I was still skeptical and remaining to be convinced. This is the account of that evening.
It was very different from the night before. No wind was stirring. It had been a beautiful sunset. There was no need for a fire. And for some time, after long discussion, Jean, Thierry, and I were sitting quietly. All of a sudden, he rose.
I'm thirsty. Would you like a drink?
No, thank you, Jean. I want to have all my senses alert.
I meant only plain water.
No, thank you.
Oh, what an abominable taste.
What, the water?
No, I haven't touched it yet. It is as if some horrible fly has flown into my mouth. It is disgusting.
Yes, like a fungus growth.
Yes, repulsive like that.
Yeah, I ask only because I feel the same. Well, I think you're about to be convinced.
Hey, you don't mean that. Why did you put out the lamp?
I didn't. Light the candle beside you on the table.
Very well. Hey, tonnerre. Give me your matches, Dr. Lowe. Mine now, damn.
Where are you?
I'm here. Oh, it is as dark as Egypt. I am coming. It is so hard to get along.
Hard to get along?
Yes, I am unable to move. I am suffocating. Where are you? I am here by the door.
The air in the room had become palpable to the touch. Heavy, clogging, repulsive, with a sensation of smothering, cold human flesh. I fought against it, gasping for breath, the clammy flesh crowding over me, smothering me like some fat, nauseating humanoid jellyfish. And then, across my cheek, there was a stinging, reeking pain. With my last strength, I fled the terror. There was a crash of glass, a wild rush of air, and I knew no more. When I came to, I saw the dawn was breaking to the east, and I was lying on the lawn of Yand Manor House. Above me was a shattered lattice window swinging in the wind, and clutched in my hand was something dark in color, slender and twisted. It might have been the skin of an adder, a piece of bark rolling itself up like a parchment scroll, or the desiccated claw of some unimaginable beast from hell. I hurried into the house, barely conscious of the smarting pain in my left cheek, fearful only for my friend Jean. I found him unconscious just outside the door to that baleful room, but thank God, alive.
Flaxman.
Yes, just take it easy, Jean. All right, now, can you stand? Are you all right?
Yes,
huh?
I think so.
All right. You have a bruise on your forehead. Are you dizzy?
No, not anymore.
What happened to you?
I don't know. I was literally crowded out of the room by that infernal thing. What was it? With its damp, swelling flesh, I was buried in that stifling pulp. It pushed and swelled against me, driving me away from you in the dark to the door. I called out, but I could hear no answer. What was that ghastly presence?
Well, I think I can answer that now.
It was what killed the young man, no?
Yes, the very same. And I hope I can convince the inspector of that.
Well, you have made a convert of me. Why not him?
Well, we shall see. A First of all, Sir George, the spectral hand that seemed to brush across your face as you told Superintendent Bumbry.
Yes?
You were by the fireplace at the time, passing the ornamental foremantle that rises above it.
Yes.
You see all those figures carved there, in particular the griffin, and hanging from the sharp point of its beak, these...
Human hairs.
Yes, human hairs, black. Now, whose would you say they were? Both Professor Thierry and myself are gray. You're light-haired, and your nephew was fair. Sir George is sandy. Now, who else frequents this room?
No one, except the maid, who is also graying. But these are a woman's hair.
Why? Why? Because they're long?
Well, yes.
Uh-huh. And this?
What is that? Could I see?
Sure.
A long, thin object, half brown, half yellow, and twisted like the blade of a corkscrew. Oh, I have no idea.
Well, suppose I suggest it's a human nail, which time and neglect has allowed to grow to superhuman proportions.
Mon Dieu, it would have to be 12 inches long. Nobody but an ancient Chinese mandarin could grow such a monstrosity.
Or a corpse who refused to die.
I don't quite get that last.
Mr. Superintendent, let me project something. This uncle who left Yand Manor House to your grandfather, Sir George, was he dark and hirsute? Was he a recluse? Did he build a mausoleum in the garden? And did he have an inordinate fear of death?
Yes, to all counts.
And is it not true that both you and the nephew who might have been your heir were ready to take all steps to get rid of this mausoleum and or Yand Manor House, particularly your nephew?
I suppose so.
Then, Superintendent, I can categorically tell you that your murderer lies in the casket in that mausoleum, and the murderer of anyone who tries to oust him from this property as long as he shall live.
Are you suggesting that a man dead over a century is still in some sense alive?
Unless it sustains injury itself. The brain is the last to die. In fact, it's the only measure of finite death. Now open the coffin, and you'll see what I mean.
It was complicated, of course, with all the necessary red tape. But on a certain day, the coffin, which took 10 men to move out into the sunlight and sealed as tight as a drum, was opened.
Fool.
Perhaps, Lady Blackburton. But you see, the urge, the dream, the thirst for immortality persists. His own special coffin, sealed airtight, so confining that when his soul stirred beyond his finite body, he must have had an illimitable desire to expand and choke out anyone who stood in his way.
But after 100 years, the flesh, the form, still undisturbed.
Except for the hair and the nails and the eyelashes. Look at the length of them. All of them must have kept growing since he was locked in the coffin.
Are you suggesting this man was, or is, still alive?
In a sense, yes, Superintendent. You see, he seems to have mastered some ancient formula whereby the body is saved from complete disintegration. And you can see that evidence before you. So that closes your case for you, Mr. Superintendent. Now you know how young Mr. Volney met his death.
And what about us, Dr. Lowe?
Oh, I think you'll have little reason for fear being haunted anymore. You see, in the sunlight, the body already is beginning to disintegrate. By the end of the day, there'll be nothing left but a fleshless skeleton.
How can I thank you for what you've accomplished?
Don't thank me. It's fate and the proper relationship of things. God and the world have a way of reestablishing those. And have I convinced you, Professor, that at least there is something beyond your pragmatic values?
My dear Dr. Lowe, you have convinced me that you will add another branch to our sciences. But I must admit, you establish your facts too well for my total peace of mind.
The remarkable Flaxman Lowe, parapsychic private eye, has been and continues to be a dominating figure in the field of parapsychology and in unraveling its mysteries, or at least illuminating them. If this is a field which interests you, perhaps I shall bring you other cases in the future. The remains of that ominous and ancient ancestor have long been transferred to a normal burying place, and the mausoleum torn down. Sir George and his wife stay on at Yand Manor House. Cynthia Blackburton has long since given up spiritualism and assorted interests in favor of feminism. Of course, since she is still in the 19th century, you might not recognize it for what it is today. But her spirit lingers on through the women's suffragette movement, through memories of Emma Goldman and her sister standard bearers, who were the progenitors of women's lib. Our cast included Larry Haynes, Paul Hecht, Betty Winkler, Guy Sorrell, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Beautiful music. This is KIXI, Seattle.
News is next. The time now, 11 p.m.
CBS News. Jimmy Carter sharpens his campaign against President Ford, Monday making references to reports the president went on golfing weekends as a congressman with a U.S. Steel lobbyist. I'm David Jackson reporting on the CBS Radio Network. Correspondent Sharon Lovejoy is following the Carter campaign and has this report.
On the campaign trail in Oregon, Jimmy Carter stepped up his attacks on the Republican administration and his opponent, President Ford, needling the president in a speech before a group of labor leaders. When asked if he was sorry about his interview with Playboy magazine and the reaction to his statements that he had lusted after women many times in his heart, Carter said he'd rather run an open campaign and run the risk of making a mistake every now and then than isolate himself from the American people and hide in the White House Rose Garden for 8 weeks as the president has done. Later, at a rally in Portland, Carter told a crowd of 5,000 that the political leadership in this country has been bogged down in Washington for the last 25 to 30 years, deriving its advice and counsel from lobbyists and special interest groups. Carter promised, as he always does, to turn the government back to the people if elected, and the large, friendly crowd responded with applause and cheers. Carter is encouraged by post-debate polls which show him doing well in Oregon, and his staff feels his appearances can only add to his growing support here. Sharon Lovejoy, CBS News, with the Carter campaign.
President Ford returned to the White House Monday evening, aides saying he was pleased with his 3-day campaign trip through the South. In Miami earlier Monday, Mr. Ford outlined a crime control plan to a convention of police chiefs. Mr. Ford called for tougher penalties for professional criminals, saying it's time to give the streets back to law-abiding citizens. Rebelling inmates at a prison near Vancouver, British Columbia, are holding hostages there. Rick Hunt has a report.
6 to 10 convicts at the British Columbia Penitentiary in New Westminster are holding 2 guards hostage at knife point in the prison's kitchen. The Deputy Regional Director of Security at the prison, Herb Bennett, says that no list of demands has been presented to authorities. He also says he's been able to communicate with the hostages and has received their assurances they have not been harmed. The hostage incident took place at the same time as about 200 inmates in the east wing of the prison went on a rampage, and they are refusing to enter their cells. Instead, they are milling about, wrecking railings and other objects. The block has been sealed off, and guards are keeping a close watch on both it and the hostage situation. New Westminster police have been called in, as well as all off-duty prison personnel, and ambulances are standing by at the prison. Rick Hunt for CBS News, Vancouver.
A House-Senate Conference Committee worked late into the night and came to agreement on a bill providing more than $25 billion in federal revenue-sharing money for states, cities, and counties through 1980. The legislation is expected to get final approval in the House and Senate later this week. Union and company negotiators in Detroit are said to be making some progress toward settling the 2-week-old United Auto Workers strike against Ford Motor Company, but a union source cautions agreement on a new contract may not come until next week at the earliest. Now this.
The Wonderful World of Baseball. Do you remember Mickey Owen and the Passball episode in the 1941 series? Well, we're going to relive that great moment and dozens more the weekend of October 2nd and 3rd on The Wonderful World of Baseball. I'm Win Elliott, CBS Radio Sports, and through the weekend I'm going to bring you 17 memory and action-packed broadcasts of the greatest moments from past World Series. The Wonderful World of Baseball, October 2nd and 3rd, the CBS Radio Network.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico, the Anti-Obscenity Board keeps a file of pornographic material, a file that's open to the public. Anyone can come in to look through it. City Clerk Mary Lou Cooper says some of the people who come in have good reasons, such as lawyers working on pornography cases. Others just browse. The worst offenders, she says, are city workers and reporters. Then there's that last magazine that was banned by the board. Clerk Cooper says a lot of citizens have been in to see that one, so they'll know just what is considered obscene. David Jackson, CBS News.